Where are you hoping for? Do you know? Do you know what you're going through? Do you like the things that life is showing you? What are you going through? Do you know? And welcome to Noodle Free Mondays. I'm your guy, Mr. C. Matter of fact, I'm going to start every show off from now on singing one of my favorite songs. Anyway, it's the C Enforcer, a.k.a. Poppy called the Bad Boy. We out here. It is the holiday time of year. We just went through Halloween, Thanksgiving, and now we got Christmas coming up. Good times and great times going on all around the country. You guys be safe, show love, and keep your mind together. This is when the most people get divorced. This is when the most domestic violence happens. This is when the most deletions and attacks happen from other people. This is the time to be calm. I know everybody is their nicest right now, but this is the time to be calm. And as you know, I always start off all my shows with some live videos to get things started. I'm using another one of our classic interviews. This one is with Themo Melikidze, who was in the movie called Patriots Day back in the day with the Mark Wahlberg. So I'm going to play his video from our old videos. It's not old. It's from 2019, 2020. But, you know, pre-pandemic, and actually the pandemic, a.k.a. C19, a.k.a. the Jab Gang, they messed up our whole radio show. So these cool interviews you're seeing me do at the beginning, I would still be doing them probably with even bigger people, doing way bigger things today if it wasn't for the pandy. They shut everything down. They closed the studio. Every new show they cut. They only kept like the standard shows for the new stuff. And then we was just done, and we didn't have a radio show no more. But shout out to Dash Radio and DJ T, because he is a cool dude. It was a business decision. But man, we really were killing it. And I'm going to try to get back into this later, but right now, I don't want to do it by myself. And when you do it by yourself, it's too expensive. So welcome to Noodle Free Mondays. I'm going to get this video sticking up in your backside, and you can tell me how it goes down on the ground, and I'll probably send a video to you in a second. Shout out to my PlayStation 4 in the background, and also to the YouTube chick that's building mud huts in the background. That's the noise you hear. Also the fan right here, because I got everything going. You know what I mean? LA be hot. But anyway, I'm going to put this down, and let's get this video up, and let me get out of your face. Noodle Free Mondays. Also, our noodle of the week is Charleston White. I don't know if you guys saw, he got attacked in a club at a comedy show because he thinks he's a comedian. By the way, guys, comedy and comedians are not people that just insult you and call you names and make up things to talk bad about your back. Roasting is not a comedian. Talking trash and just making up stuff and just making up anything, saying bad stuff is not comedy. That's not jokes, not being a comedian. Comedian has a joke, it has a meaning, it has the whole thing. Okay, so don't disrespect the term comedian by putting Charleston White's name in there. But yeah, he just got jabbed up. Somebody finally got in his backside, for real. And the funny thing is, he actually attacked them first. So if they were smart, they would sue him for assault. But we'll talk about that later. We're gonna talk about the noodle of the week. Anyway, let me get to the video. A Noodle Free Mondays, bitches.
You're about to witness a seismic event.
Daddy, can you put on Skipback's radio?
No, go to bed.
Okay, yeah, that's the promo.
Boom. Coming summer 2019.
Princess Natasha, the mermaid, she's been taken by Lord Mostimore. Oh my God. You know what we have to find? We have to find Themo. Finding Themo. Themo is strong. Themo is fast. Themo is from the mean streets of Georgia and the beautiful hills that cut into your mind. Where's Themo? I don't know. But he's in with the Skit Bag, so we'll find him on Skit Bags Radio. That's right. We got Themo.
That's right.
Yeah.
He put in some thought into that. Wow.
We found him.
Put in
We
some
found
thought
him.
into that. That was quick.
We
Found
got
Themo.
him.
That energy is unbelievable. that energy is beautiful.
It's just fueled by Jim.
That's right. That's
You
right.
gotta say it heated me up.
Yeah, right?
It warmed me up. Absolutely.
That's the goal. That's
Yeah,
the
it's
goal.
already warm outside, so that definitely adds up an extra layer onto it. That was great. That was
Dude,
a great intro.
I'm so happy you're here. Welcome
thank
to the
you,
show.
man. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate you reaching out to me and making this happen.
I didn't want to do it until we had our stuff dialed in. And
Sure.
now we got it dialed in. And now I'm like, yo, this is the time.
I
You
feel-
got to bring
thank
him
you.
on, you know?
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
I really
100
appreciate it. I
well-
love this spot. I love how everything looks, but the main thing is the energy, man. I feel like you guys are really like vibing off of each other, and
Yo, big shout out to Carl for leading us in,
intro,
dude.
God damn, you have to do some research.
Yeah, you think he planned that out, but no.
No,
I
all
said finding
improv.
Themo 30 seconds before.
Yeah.
And he expanded
He made a
it.
whole fucking
Themo, and then
story.
she called her a mermaid earlier. Like,
Yeah.
finding Themo, the mermaids in the water. Themo, you know what I'm saying?
Perfect.
By the way, let me iron this out because I'm concerned that I've been doing this wrong. Is it Themo? How would you like this pronounced?
Oh,
Because
yes,
I
proper
suck
no,
at
but
this
what-
in life.
Yeah.
All right, bro.
Yeah.
And it's not
So-
offensive, so I want to just do
Okay.
whatever you want.
Okay, let me clear it up. Right. So my original name is Temuri.
Ah,
Georgia,
there you go.
man.
That's where that stems from.
See, Temuri sounds a little bit too difficult. When I came here, I noticed people were like, "What?"
Themo.
So I changed it to Themo.
Yeah.
Right. But now when I go into Starbucks and they ask for my name, I just say Tom.
See, that's
Pretty
what
easy.
America.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
America.
Tom.
That's perfect.
But
So glad Carl does the intro because I don't even have to attempt the pronunciation of your last name. And I love you, bro, but I'm just a novice.
it sounds intimidating, or it looks intimidating, but it's actually not.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's actually not. It's
So give us a breakdown. Tell the audience out there what you want to be described as. How should we address the GOAT
no, man,
right
it's-
now?
Yo, you guys been doing an amazing job. Themo, Melikidze, that's it.
There we go.
Themo.
There we go.
That's good
Themo.
too.
Themo.
It's all good. Yeah. It's
All right.
Welcome.
So for
Thank
our
you,
listeners out there, we always start out every episode with a breakdown of a movie or a TV show, and we are graced by the gods themselves because not only do we have our esteemed illustrious guest on the show today, but we are breaking down one of his most iconic roles that he's ever been in, and we're going to talk about Patriots Day. You guys seen Patriots Day?
Yeah, it's great. Great movie.
Great fucking movie. So before we get into the nitty and gritty of what it's like on set, and before we get into the intricacies of actually acting in it and filming it, why don't you give our listeners out there a little summary about like what the movie is out for the layman who hasn't, the person who's been living under a rock. Give them a little bit insight about what the movie's about and all that jazz. Give them a little pitch.
The movie stars Mark Wahlberg.
Boo, boo.
And it's about
Marky and the Funky Bunch.
yeah, exactly.
Sorry, I love you, Mark.
and it's about the Boston Marathon bombing that happened in 2013.
Mhm.
And Peter Berg directed it, and he got an amazing cast together, which I was honored to be part of.
Dude, you earned every role.
Thank
you earned
thank
every
you.
bit of that.
Yes,
We'll get
together,
into that, but
Yes,
go through it.
and we shot it in Boston. We depicted the story as honest and as true as possible. We honored the people that fought that week when the tragedy happened, and yeah, I think we made a hell of a movie. So if you haven't seen Patriots Day yet, and you want to know more about what happened that day in 2013 in Boston, you should definitely check it out.
Yeah.
But so the film itself chronicles like what, a 48-hour period, a 72-hour period, like a 30-day period
Yeah, exactly.
before, during, and after.
Mainly the manhunt
Right.
when it happened right after the bombing. Yeah.
So there's like a little bit of setup with the
It is.
characters of like creating the backstory between your character, your brother's character,
Mhm.
that type of aesthetic.
Yeah.
But
The family
it's
dynamic.
really, you're right. It's really centric around what happens in the city.
Exactly, and how everybody was affected by it. We follow Mark Wahlberg's character, we follow J.K. Simmons' character, Kevin Bacon's character. So John Goodman is in it too, and it's just the crazy thing is that it was real.
Yeah.
It's not fiction.
Yeah.
Dude, I was gonna save this story to bring up, but now it's an appropriate time. When we were hanging out about a year ago, you told me a story about what it was like to film on set. With you had for those of you, correct me if I'm wrong in any of this, but from what I remember, the film had incorporated people from the actual incident as extras and as people on set. So there was real Boston PD there
those were real people
playing
there?
cops.
Absolutely.
There was real
Absolutely.
victims of the bombing being victims on set. So it brought back a lot of nostalgia, a lot of post-traumatic stress. I can't even imagine. I wasn't there. I have no perspective other than what I've heard, third person from people. But one of the stories I felt was really interesting and to highlight was, didn't a police officer come up to you and say to not so much intricate words, say like, I know you're an actor, I know this is all fake, but bringing this back into my world, I want to beat the shit out of you right now. So why don't you go in your terms explain this, because I'm sure I'm butchering this now.
No, absolutely. I know what you're talking about. It was actually one of the most weirdest but the best compliment as an actor I could ever get. And we were filming the bombing scene. We had over like 600 extras just for the bombing scene. And when I walked out, I was fully dressed in my costume and whatnot. I was preparing. I was secluded from everybody, but everybody could see me, right? So it was insane because walking up to the set, it was they built the set on an airstrip, on a private airstrip. So it was huge. It was insane. So when I was walking to the set, I heard the crowd cheering and whatnot. And the moment I got on the set, everybody went quiet. So like imagine just 600 people just going quiet and just all looking at me, and they all like started whispering.
Dude, props to you for like keeping it together as an actor with that.
Man.
That's intense.
Yeah. Well, question about that, because you said it felt kind of weird. And in this internet world, people are stupid. Have you gotten any kind of weird internet backlash from playing like people like almost like your Danny Glover in The Color Purple and they still hate you for 20 years?
Yeah.
Before you get into the backlash, I want to hear the rest of the story. Straight up, like your Carl, I love that. That's a great question, but like, come on, like I want to hear the rest of this. So you're at the airport. You built the set out.
Exactly. So I'm walking to the set, and then suddenly everybody sees me, and they all go quiet, and I hear them whispering. I mean, they were whispering really loud, so I heard them all saying, "That's the guy upstairs." So I'm just like,
"That's not funny." I'm sorry.
Trying to prepare, and the great thing is the team behind the movie, they were so supportive, and that's really like something that every actor really needs, and gets really underrated sometimes. But they were very supportive, and at one point we're about to shoot after like 2 rehearsals, and this police officer, who's a real police officer, he came up to me, and he said, "Every time I look into your face, I want to squash you with a stone."
Oh God, that's so much more intense than beat the shit out of you.
Yeah. And then he leans over and then tells me, "Good luck." So
like a true Boston.
Yeah. So he knows the situation, but at the same time, he wanted to get that off of his chest, and I loved it, man. That was I was speechless. I couldn't say anything. I just said thank you.
This is so amazing to me that these two worlds collide. You have the fictional world of you creating a story, paying homage with your guys' movie of telling the story of what actually happened, and you being this character that is representing a real person. And then you utilize actual people who are in the event that affected them in their real lives. So as an actor, that had been so much more difficult, because normally on set, that doesn't happen. Even if you're playing like I'm sure, what was it? We got the Ted Bundy movie coming out with what's his face? Yeah. Zac Efron didn't fucking worry about Ted Bundy coming into his set, and that's a not thing. He didn't worry about the victims coming up on set and reenacting this.
I was not.
Were you prepped? Did you know that they were going to use real people? So you just showed up on set and they just blindside you? That's wild.
Peter Berg, man, that's what's amazing working with Peter Berg, is that he loves surprising the actor. He loves not planning things out and just seeing it where it goes. He has a documentary type of filmmaking, that style.
He did a good job.
Yeah, he did. And it's so hard, man. It's so hard, because I remember right before I put down my backpack, when we rehearsed it, right, there was always one woman next to me. And it was just a woman and a guy. Then when we actually shot the scene, the woman was there, but she had a little carriage. So there was a little kid inside the carriage. So
how did it pull at your heartstrings?
Exactly. We didn't rehearse.
Yeah.
So I'm standing there and I'm looking and I see them and and we're filming, and that only like heightened the scene just so much more. And slowly I put down my bag, and I swear to God, I had tears in my eyes putting down the bag.
So I'd like to have your insight of how you develop this character, because it is hard playing a villain, right? It's hard playing a character that happened in real. It's one thing to play the Joker, which is a fictional character. It's another thing to play a person who did a horrific event. You know, so like, how was your prep for that? Like, how did you get into that as an actor?
You know how people talk about, and actually me and Natasha were talking about this like earlier, how people talk about how actors prepare for the part and they gain weight or they build muscle or they, you know,
Christian Bale, like whatever.
And if people give them props for that, but actually, why? I don't understand that. That's what that's what we're supposed to do. It's like waking up and then giving somebody a reward for brushing their teeth.
To take notes out there.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
take notes.
They make videos, they make reviews, they analyze. Oh my God, you know, Christian Bale gained so much. Dude, he's an actor. That's his job.
I'm not paying you $3 million, $5 million, $10 million to just sit on your ass.
So for me, when I was telling people what I was doing, they were surprised. I'm like, why are you surprised? That is what I'm supposed to do. I'm not expecting to get any type of credit for this or any type of reward or any type of like recognition. Oh my God, he prepared for his part. We need to, you know what I'm saying? So that's something I never got in this industry. Every time somebody, you know, big shot, I'm not a celebrity yet, but what I'm saying, like another, you know, a big star would prepare for like Superman or Spider-Man or any you know, any role that he needs preparation for, and he gains muscle, like the guy who did Tarzan. He got so much Skarsgård. Great actor, right? And on YouTube, you can find so many videos and so many just people just talk about him gaining like muscle, but that's what he's supposed to do, man. If you're in this for, you know, for the love of it, and if you're in this with passion, you know, you're not like, oh, I'm going to do something special. Let me prepare for the part. Let me gain weight. Obviously, that's what you got to do. So to me, that was nothing special. I had to go, you know, I had to do things that normally in my life would never do. I was watching jihadi videos. I was watching suicide.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because your method, I know your background. I know you. Shout out to Melikidze. Shout out to Beverly Hills Playhouse. You know, like, but still, like, you are one of the actors in this town that approaches things with that level of intent.
100%.
So I think, like, how did that affect you? Like, having to watch all that stuff. Like, how did that? Not only how did you take that reality and interpret it into a character for a fictional movie? Like, granted, it's based on a reality, but like, it's such a blurred line because this is like a historical fiction. Like, it's not like, oh, I just wrote this script and you have to do this character of Narnia. It's like, yo, this shit really happened and people really do this.
And you know what it is? Not only that, but this was my big shot. This was my, you know, I mean, as I was in LA for not even like 4 months.
Really?
I was only 4 months.
Hey, wait, but did you suck a dick?
Damn.
Dude, Harvey Weinstein's already in jail, bro. We don't need to bring up bullshit. Why are you bringing up bullshit?
He was out back then. He was out back then. That's all I'm saying.
I
know. No. We're fucking around. So it's all good.
So what happened was, so when I came out to LA, I did not know anybody, man. I did not know anybody, but I knew one thing, that I was not going to leave this town until I made, or I you know, lived up to whatever I said that I was going to do. So to have that opportunity to work with Mark Wahlberg and Kevin Bacon and John Goodman, with these, you know, heroes. I mean, come on, like Ted 2, freaking, you know what I mean? Mark Wahlberg, The Departed. Like, I grew up on his movies, you know what I'm saying? And now I get the chance to like be with this guy in a movie. That was, to me, you know, that was the opportunity of a lifetime. So I had to commit myself 100%. So, and it did affect me, absolutely. I remember, like, you know, listening to these songs and watching these videos. At one point, my mother was calling me, and I had it playing it in the background. And she's like, "What are you listening to?" I didn't even know. Like, I was listening to it, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Mom. I'm just turning this off."
Oh my God,
you know, that's my mother and me. Like, every time she calls me or sees me anywhere, she's like, "What are you listening to?" There's like some dude in the back, like these. fucking bitches need to stop treating men like shit. CJ, what are you listening to? I'm like, oh, nothing, mother.
Oh my god. So yeah, man. So it was a hell of a ride. It was I had to feel somewhat. First of all, like, you got to know this about the guy, right? He had a lot of friends.
Break it down. Yeah, let's get in depth because I feel like this is an insight that people don't get from just watching.
They
the
don't
movie.
know exactly.
Yeah.
They they assume a lot of things, but they don't know exactly what happened. So he had a lot of friends. He was very successful socially. I actually trained with his boxing coach for multiple sessions.
Wow.
In his gym.
Wow.
Yes.
So you're going completely method.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I told him.
I'm so glad that you didn't get lost in the character.
Yeah, no Heath Ledger. No Heath Ledger up in this thing. Yeah, no, need that.
Anyways, I love your commitment. Please break it down for us.
Yeah, so we had multiple sessions in his in the boxing gym, and he gave me just things that I could not get from any journalist or any person who covered the whole event. So
nuances of personality traits, I bet. Right? Like when he does a jab, he counters with this.
Yeah.
Logistical kind of in the moment stuff.
He even had a very special type of fighting, which I learned too with the guy. Yeah. And he said, he was a polite young man, very talented, very good boxer apparently. And like if you talk to him, you would never expect to do anything like that. And he had a kid and he had a wife. So now to imagine this guy having a normal lifestyle like anybody else, to do something like that, it's just mind-boggling. You know what I'm saying?
From your research, and because I feel like you've done more intensive research in the background of this individual and his family and the character versus what can possibly be conveyed in a short hour and a half, 2 hour movie.
Yeah.
So like based on all that research, what do you think is lacking as far as like, because you say it's like unexpected that you would think that somebody would do this. Like this sounds like a person that like maybe I would befriend if I went to the same boxing gym. Maybe I would like just engage with an everyday conversation as a nonchalant thing. How does that transition from your judgment and based on all your experiences as an actor and researching his part? How do you think that came from like, this perception of like, an everyday Joe to what happened? Like, and you say you watched like jihadist videos and preparation. Like, I'm curious because I think our audience is asking the same questions. Like, how does a human being wrap their head around justifying that thing? And I don't know if there is an answer. I don't know. But I'm just asking you, like, from what your research has done, what have you kind of discerned over the years?
You said it. There is no answer to that. I don't know. I don't know how one person can just change like that. I did notice that there are stages in which everything happened. He had a domestic violence charge.
I didn't know that. That's an important detail.
And he went back to Russia, where he supposedly was trained. And
fuck you, Russia.
And because of that domestic violence charge, he couldn't compete for the national team. So he couldn't
for boxing.
For boxing. I think he couldn't get the green card.
So he was trying to be professional boxer.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was definitely trying to be a professional boxer. So. But at the same time, man, there was also just so much bullshit about him being a Muslim, about him being, it was all. Yeah,
they said that one had nothing to do with it.
No, of course not. Of course not. It has nothing to do with it.
From Kazakhstan or something, right?
No, not Kazakhstan. No, from they were speculating about Chechnya and
Chechnya.
He was actually Dagestani ethnic. But aside from all that, look, man, there is no answer to this. He was a sick psychopath that deserved what he eventually got. And aside from that, us making this movie was about the heroes of that day, and it was about the people that got affected by it. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I kind of wanted.
So the reason we had to do every single character so real, otherwise it would feel one-dimensional, and it would not be as almost satisfying.
Authentic.
And exactly. So for me and Alex, who played an amazing
shout out.
absolutely shout out to Alex Wolf. we had such crazy chemistry on the set. We feed off of each other. Yeah.
Came through
And-
on screen.
Yeah. So we had to do our part as authentic as possible in order for the people that needed that shining light for that to come through.
Which is a testament to you guys' acting ability, where you have an actual Boston cop who lived through the experience coming up to you and saying those words and understanding the context of what's going on in that day, but still being like, yo, this brings back my memories. And that means you're doing your job.
Oh yeah, exactly.
And like that's huge. And it's a great,
That's what I'm saying. It was
it's
one of the
a
best
freaky thing
compliments.
to experience, I bet, as an actor, because at the same time, you're like, I don't want to be known as a individual associated with this particular like story, but at the same time I'm here doing a job, and like I'm doing it and I'm crushing it so well that people are associating and believing it as if it's real.
Oh yeah. Oh, to circle back to that, the internet feedback. Are you getting some real world kickback from actual strangers that like hate you for no reason?
Yes. On Facebook, it was insane. I had to close down my Facebook, so I closed it. I had people like they thought I was that guy. They thought he was still alive while in the movie. You know, like he's not. He's dead.
Yeah.
And they're like, I had messages like, you filthy terrorist. You should go back to your country. Wow. I can't believe you did that. Aren't you like, like this? I was shocked by some, by the ignorance of some people.
Yeah, welcome to America.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You should send those messages to the Golden Globes and the Oscars, like, hey, Golden Globes, Oscars.
We're great
at this. Roll the fuck up. Look at the people. They want me dead.
We're great at a lot of stuff, but
it was insane. It was insane. People actually thought that I actually killed people. They were like, "How did you feel killing all these people? You should be ashamed of yourself."
Crazy.
I know. How was that experience of getting from the other end of the spectrum of people supporting you because of that role?
Oh yeah. Huh.
Well,
that must have been surreal. Like.
It's supporting as in like
not like your acting ability, but thinking it's real. Like thinking like, oh, we support your movement. Good job blowing these people up. Blah blah. Like
I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't have a lot of that. I had some weird messages on Instagram, but you know what I mean. You get that all the time. You know what I'm saying? But I really did not have like I didn't have a lot of that. And now, now that I'm thinking of it, I can't really remember like one thing.
Nobody like, yes, good job, brother. Great job taking That's right. So those Americans.
For anyone out there listening, if you're thinking about sending Themo a message, stay the fuck away, bro. I'm a guard dog on this shit. I'm protecting you.
Yeah, no, nothing like that. After the movie came out, I mean, first of all, like me watching the movie for the first time, I was like, what the fuck?
Weren't you watching the premiere with you and Mark right next to him? Yeah, like you guys in the front row.
We're on the red carpet. Suddenly,
tell people about the experience, because I don't think they really recognize what the inside is.
It was insane, because me and Alex, we took the limo together. We're like bumping Notorious B.I.G., listening to Warning. You know what I mean? Getting ready. By the way, that's how we got ready for every single scene.
Really?
We got in the trailer. We would get in the trailer and have so much footage, which I cannot show ever. But you know what I'm saying? We were in the trailer and we were just rocking like A$AP Rocky, Biggie, Mobb Deep, Tupac. We would go nuts, getting pumped up, and then go out on the set. You know what I mean?
Oh my God, that's just how like thugs do before they go shoot somebody. You know, something to get you hyped, like something to get you turned on. Like,
no.
Oh, we about to do this?
Carl said it.
I'm about to go blow up a people in the street, son. That's right. I'm bang some shit.
It was more like internally to pump ourselves up and hey, look, in that moment you're an actor. You got to do what you got to do to prepare for the part and to prepare for the scene. So it was amazing. And then going to the red carpet, or the premiere, I did not really realize it was happening until the movie started and everybody went quiet and it was like, holy shit! Now there's no turning back. This is my first time watching it. And everybody else from the cast, they had already watched it. But I purposely, I didn't want to go for the earlier screenings. I wanted to watch it on the opening itself. So that was incredible. My boy, Melikidze showed up.
Shout out.
He showed up.
Fearless leader.
Bro. He was there at the red carpet. He's like, yo, Themo, what's up? So he supported me. Shout out for him for that.
Nice.
So, but it was, look, all the jokes aside, man, this movie was needed. This movie was incredible. And shout out to everybody in Boston, you know what I mean, who did what they had to do that day. And
absolutely,
yes. And shout out to Peter Berg, man. Yeah. You have no idea. This guy, you know, choreographing these scenes and directing these scenes, and he shoots he shoots multicam, so he's so like hands-on. It's unbelievable. And when he communicates with actors, he doesn't use these big fancy words. Like he uses like, sometimes he gets into a depth of like almost like on an animal level. Like he uses like animal descriptions in order to convey what he wants to see. And actually a lot of the scenes between me and Alex were improvised.
Really?
That scene where me and him, where I go off and I grab him and I smack him and I tell
That
him.
was improvised?
The whole scene from the car.
God damn.
From the car until us
Shout
leaving.
the fuck out, bro. Good job.
It was us improvising the whole thing, because we did it a couple of times following the script mainly, and then Pete he would just come up to me, he's like, I want that coming from the gut. I want to see it in your eyes. I want it to come, let it all out. Nothing too fancy, you know what I'm saying? But somehow the way he talked to you, he would get that energy and he would give it off to you, so you could, you know what I'm saying, get pumped by it. So we improvised the whole scene. Actually, in one of the cuts, when I throw him in the car, I slammed the door too quick, so it was against his leg. So we had to like take a break for 10 minutes because it was hurting so much. And then we did it again. And the slap, everything was unscripted. It was not in the script. It just happened that way. So and he loved that, man. Pete loves that shit, man. You know, he trusts you, and then at the same time you gain that trust back with the director. And if you could work in an environment like that, and everybody else on the set, oh my God, was so committed. J.K. Simmons, one of the most incredible actors I've ever witnessed.
OG vet.
Absolutely. So this guy, right, he's incredible, winning an Oscar for Whiplash. So much respect from everybody. We're on this set, and I've met him before, so we had a brief chat, whatever. It was very nice. Very, very, very humble guy, very generous and talking to people and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So what happens is I'm doing the scene now with him at the end where when we have the shootout. So suddenly we're doing the makeup, and I feel a tap, and I look, and it's J.K. Simmons. He's like, hey, can I just like pitch you an idea for a second? So this is J.K. Simmons coming to me and pitching me an idea?
No, I don't have time for that. Oscar award-winning J.K. Simmons.
Like, yes, absolutely. So he's like, look, I was talking to the real cop that he's portraying, and he said when they were shooting at each other, they both had 12 or 8 bullets, and both of them ran out of bullets at the same time.
Oh shit!
At the same time, and my character, he threw the gun at him. So this was, no one knew.
This is factual. That happened in real life.
Yeah, and it eventually made the cut because he told me that. I'm like,
you guys did such a great job with this movie.
So, yeah, right. so that's what I'm saying, man. Like when you work in that environment, it's just, oh man, it's I'm blessed, man, and all that hard work really paid off.
And normally, as a producer, and I'm not a director, but I've been an actor and I'm a producer and a writer. So like normally I would say it's probably a bad idea to incorporate people from the real life event into the actual execution of production of the film, because of these things. But when you get little nuances like that, when you get those hidden gems, when you get they both ran out at the same time and then he threw the gun at it, like that that's something that a writer would write in the script. Like that should be creative fictional, but it really happened. So there's so much honor and justice by this movie done to what actually happened. And I think that is one of the biggest appeals. Not only did you guys hit it out of the park with an entertaining movie, an excellent job, and I watched the movie and I knew you beforehand, and I fucking hate you in the movie. So you did your job.
Thank you, man.
But point being is I think a lot of people see that on surface value and they don't realize obviously this is recreated. It's a fictional character based on you. But at the same time, it's like, no, we took those little nuances as a way to honor the people who are actually involved. You never would have expected that story of they ran out of guns at the same time and threw them. That's something like Tarantino would write in a script. You know what I mean? It's not far out of the realm of creativity, and it's almost movie aesthetic-esque. But I got to give a big shout out to everyone in Boston,
absolutely.
we
man.
we talk a lot of shit. We have fun here, but we have a serious note, and I really do want to convey the fact that we got nothing but love.
Yeah.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
And I'm so grateful that a human being like you is the one leading that charge of that character because of who you are as an individual. Like everybody might relate the character to the person and convolute things, right?
That's the thing, man.
That's the challenge because you did such a damn good job.
Yo, when I talk to people and when they find out that I played that character, they can't believe it. And
You don't look. By the way, go to our YouTube and look at this video of motherfucker right now.
Yeah,
and pull up a
gained-
screenshot of that.
I gained like over like 10 kilos, which in pounds, how many pounds is that? Maybe
I don't know
20,
kilos about 20, 30, something like
basically, I
whatever.
went from like 169 to almost like 189.
Okay, yeah, like about
190.
18 pounds
Okay.
or something.
Okay,
like
so 18
20
pounds. Okay,
18,
exactly.
20
There you go.
pounds.
So yeah. So yeah, it changed a lot. They gave me contacts, so my eyes were completely different. The colors of my eyes. My haircut was different. So that kind of like
You don't look like
shadow-
the same person.
Yeah,
like
no,
physically.
No, I didn't. Absolutely not. And eventually, also the personality. So it was a hell of an adventure, man. And again, I was only here in LA for 4 months. I was going through like the worst.
Yeah, he was doing like skits with the skit bag.
He went from skip bags and hanging out with us
It was going
to
downhill, dog.
one of the biggest movies in the world right there.
No. It was actually I admit, dude. We did. I don't know if you were on the set, but with Mike and Mickey, we did. We shot at the W Hotel. One of Skid Bag's first skits.
I wasn't there on set, but I
you
know
know,
what project you're talking
what I'm
about.
What's the
talking
one with Christian Del Grosso? That one with the party? You mean the party
the party,
skit?
bro.
Yeah,
Where
it was
like
actually
disco.
Is that the one where you guys got in a fight in the elevator?
No.
Oh,
This is when we was hanging with Christian Del Grosso. And he
Yes.
lived at 1600 Vine right
Yes,
next door. And he had his
exactly.
apartment. And it's like a 2-level house apartment. And that's when we
Exactly.
first met him. He had the neon jacket on. It
Yeah.
was supposed to be like a big rave party and people
Yeah.
acting crazy. And it was for the closers where him and Mickey were picking up the girls and whatnot.
Got it.
Yeah.
And I was, I had like, they gave me this jacket from Jong Man.
Yeah, John Man.
Shout out to Jong Man.
The God.
They gave me his jacket. They're like, yeah, like, you're just a guy from Russia, and you just want to pick up. I'm like, disco. You know what I'm saying? It was fucking fun, bro. So that's like that was my first month in LA, and I connected with Mickey, and that was the first day I saw Mickey again after not seeing him for like 2 years, and immediately I met so many people. I met you guys, and man, and then like a month and a half later. Everything changed for me, man. It was incredible. My whole life, I got to meet Natasha, my love.
There you go. Natasha, say hello to the world.
Talk to the people, Natasha.
You've been here, and I feel bad because Dash had an emergency request, dip out a mic on the studio, so we're down with Mike. But I wanted to give you the props. Hey, say hello to everybody.
Hello, everybody. It's good to be here and good to meet everyone here. And
How'd you guys meet?
well, actually, what happened was he was showing his premiere of 24 Legacy, one of the episodes. He rented out this Airbnb, and a couple friends came over, and we met through there. And also he played
nothing really happened at that time, and then I had to leave back home. And then when I got back, things really
Nice.
got picked up.
Nice.
But man, it was unbelievable after the movie, like how much. Not only the movie, but the whole journey and how much of my life that that changed, and just to see that the hard work that goes into your craft and that goes into your passion, eventually you'll be repaid. You know what I'm saying? And you have to have that mentality of being open and saying yes to things you don't want to say yes to sometimes.
Oh yeah, I do that when I get drunk. You know what I mean? Now I got a question for Natasha. As the girlfriend of a gentleman who's been in a nice movie, you know what I mean? There's some hoes out there. Has there been any kind of lady traveler stalker types like trying to slip in the back door and whatnot, and kind of throw off the relationship?
No,
That's
that
all good.
stuff doesn't phase
I'm
us.
good. Yeah, I'm
But
good.
that
I know
thing-
my shit is clean. You know what I'm saying?
you know, these hoes is crafty. They crafty, man.
I think those hoes are everywhere, so it's kind of inevitable. You kind of have to like get past that, you know.
Nice.
You always have to trust your partner.
Do
So.
you entertain or anything too? And whatnot? Because she said you have hair like a mermaid, so I assume people follow you around.
Well, I am an actress, singer, so I mean, if the Little Mermaid.
She's an amazing singer. We actually just recorded her first single, and now she's working on an EP.
Nice.
Yes, so she's an amazing singer. Yes, absolutely.
Hey, congrats.
So,
yeah.
Good one. See, a singing mermaid.
Pause. What's your
like Ariel.
genre? Plug your stuff right now because you're on Dash Radio as a singer. Come on, just shout out. Plug your stuff.
Shout out.
Links included in the description of the YouTube video. But yeah, give the people out there. You got fan base now. What's up?
Sure. I mean, the genre I sing is mostly like R&B, soul pop. So like Amy Winehouse style, Nora Jones, things like that. So yeah, I do have some stuff recorded actually. So
Where can they find it?
What's your Instagram or something so people can stalk you?
I'm actually not ever on social media.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Admirable.
Just not my thing. But yeah, I mean, I have some links and stuff like that. Personal links as well that I can give you guys
For
or
sure.
whatever.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Throw it in the
Nice.
IG, throw it in the description.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, and that's the thing between me and Natasha is that we really support each other in terms of like acting because it can be tough out there, man.
Oh yeah.
You know, you're an actor. You know, you're everything, man.
Well,
You're not just an actor.
I did a little Renaissance.
Yeah, bro. You're
man,
an
stuff.
entertainer,
Bro,
host,
don't
rapper.
stroke his ego. He doesn't need it that bad.
So it's been great. It's been great being together with somebody that has the same state of mind and that has the same goal that you have. And when it comes to self-taping, you know how annoying it is when you have to ask your regular friends to record a self-tape with you. They don't understand.
They
And you
don't
have to
get
do
it.
it multiple times sometimes because it's not always the best one the first time. So she gets
Generally, not always. What do you hear? Like
Yeah.
every fucking time.
Yeah.
So no, it's been incredible, and right now, man, it's just growing and it's just challenging yourself and then trying to go to that next level. You know what I mean?
Yo, so I'm so glad that you're here because not only we're talking about Patriots Day and all this stuff, but you as an actor, I'm a big fan of.
Thank you.
I am a big fan of because of everything that we just talked about. And like me, I come from the classical school of acting. I grew up doing musical theater. I'm method. I'm Stanislavski all way. Like Meisner when it's appropriate. But come on, let's get
Very
real.
technical
Like
there, very
if it
technical.
comes, I'm Daniel Day fucking Lewis up in this bitch when it comes to like getting into a part. And I feel that is you only get out of the acting job what you put in. Like if you prep so heavy, you might not use 70% of the prep, but it's there.
It's there
Yeah.
whenever
It's there if you need it,
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
how would we gear our show to the person out there in Idaho who wants to get into the entertainment industry?
Yeah.
The young actor, the young kid. What would you say as words of wisdom coming into this country, fresh off the boat, literally, and then going straight to the top of the king? Like that is not the normal projection for everyone out there listening. So don't expect that. But like as a person who's been blessed and graced with that, what kind of tips and tools can you give to the audience to navigate those waters?
See, when I started out, when I took acting seriously and professionally, which it was basically once when I was doing the off-Broadway show in New York. Shout out to Living Theater.
What is that show?
Carlo D'Amore. If you ever in New York and you want to have fun and you want to see something not your usual type of theater or your usual type of play, check out the Living Theater.
There you go.
Yes, it's amazing. It's an interactive play.
Really?
Yes. It's drama.
Like audience participation interactive?
Yes.
Mm.
They have different. They have different timepieces. So one is in 1871. One is in 1972. So it's beautiful. So I was doing that in New York, but eventually I was I was ready to be in it for the next 10, next 20, next 30 years until I was going to get my break. No one told me that I was, I would come out to LA and in like 2-3 months, I was going to be in the room with Mark Wahlberg and Peter Berg trying to get this part. You know what I'm saying? But I was ready for tomorrow, for that to happen, or the next 10 years, or the next 20. So when you have that state of mind, you're on a good track.
Well, you're focused on the craft versus the results of your craft.
Exactly. Yeah. Absolutely. If you think you're gonna make money with acting, say
good
goodbye.
fucking luck, guys. We just had a big meeting yesterday with all of our new
You're not
interns.
gonna
And
make any money.
I broke down the numbers. Here's for our listeners a little bit of numbers. There's 23 million people registered to vote in Los Angeles County. That's more than the amount of people who live in the entire continent of Australia. All right. That's a little perspective of how many human beings live in this small area. 500,000 of those people are registered SAG actors.
Damn.
So that's not even including everyone who comes out here to try to be a SAG actor. I got to imagine with crew, grips, directors, DPs, everything like that, it's probably estimated like ballpark 2 million.
Yeah, easy.
2 million out of the 23 that are like trying to compete with you and whoever else you're involved with in the same medium. I mean, it's a big competition. And
see, that's the thing. And I was listening to a podcast the other day with David Goggins. Shout out to him. And he said something amazing. He said something that's stuck with me like immediately, because that's exactly what my mindset was, but I never really labeled it. But he said it, and he said, like you said, right? So let's say 23 million people, 2 million of them are in the entertainment, well, maybe even more in the entertainment industry, but acting, whatever, right? So you have these people who are trying to be uncommon, right? Because becoming an actor or having a career in acting is not something something common. It's very uncommon. You know what I'm saying?
For the weirdos.
To be successful. So he's saying, in order to be uncommon, right? Or in order to do something uncommon, right? Like you come out to LA, you try out, go to auditions, and then to shine amongst the uncommon people, you need to be uncommon. So you need to be uncommon within the uncommon. You get what I'm saying?
Special amongst the special.
This, you got to be, So it's because it's so hard to get noticed these days. Everyone is so distracted with their phones and with their YouTubes and with their this or with their that. So it's so hard to get noticed, and everything's happening so fast. So to me, when I moved out here, and I did not know a single person, swear to God. I moved out to the United States in 2012. I was barely speaking English, and I had to get I had to grind. I had to hustle without no guarantee that something was going to happen. There was no guarantee, but I knew that if I might as well try it. I could stay home and just talk about it, but if I never try it, you'll never know, right? So when I came out to LA,
Yoda, do or do not.
Yes, exactly. So you're gonna do it, right? I came out to LA, and I thought New York was tough, but LA was even tougher, man. It was insane. And I was living up in Pasadena. I don't know if you guys, you know Pasadena, right? Yeah. I didn't have a car.
Oh, that sucks. I already know where you're going with this.
And I got a bicycle for $50 on Craigslist.
Nice.
And I was gonna be the uncommon amongst the uncommon, because I was going to bike for 4 hours a day just to get any audition.
Yo. Shout the fuck out to you, because I live in Redondo. When I first moved here 2.5 years ago, all I had was a bike, and I would bike from Redondo to the office in West fucking Hollywood.
That's what I'm saying.
And it took me 4 hours. But that's what I tell people. It's like, how bad do you want it?
Exactly.
Yes.
How bad? What's your drive?
Hallelujah.
So when I was doing those 4 hours, man, I was doing it with a smile.
Yeah.
Because I'm saying, I'm here right now, and there's somebody else talking about it while I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I was doing that for a while. I had some, I did some personal training too, to get some time. I had a side gig at Marshall's. I was doing everything to come by. At the same time, if you're in that position, man, nothing can stop you, man. Nothing can stop you. And then it happened. You know what I mean? And my hard work was paid off. And you get that one shot. And like you said, you're not always going to need it, that 70%. But when you get that shot, that 70% is very valuable.
I think that's a very important note to hit on for other actors out there, because there's a lot of actors out there who like, I just want to be in film. What's the advantage of being trained on stage? And I go, you're totally lacking as a producer and as somebody who has the experience being on stage and has that improv. Like, you have to be completely rehearsed, completely off book. There's people who show up to sets and they're not off book. And I go, what the fuck are you doing? Get out. You're fired. No, you're instantly, you're fired. Don't show up to my set with being on book. I'm fucking fired. I don't care who you are. You know, like, that's just like a notable thing, because I know that like somebody who's done that backstory, somebody who's done all that prep work, I can depend on to say, do your craft. Do what is really successful for you. You have the training. I don't need to micromanage. I don't need to tell you how to say a line. I don't need to, you know, do this. Even as a director, a producer, whatever, writer, it doesn't matter. But like, my job as a producer, I view, is to hire people that are better than me at their jobs. You know, so including actors, DPs, directors, whatever. It's like, I trust that they are of the caliber and they have the craft to be able to execute and then carry that weight and carry the show, man. And that's one of the reasons I really, really, really appreciate your craft.
Absolutely.
I think you've done a phenomenal job in your repertoire, and I can't give you more props. I know I keep bringing it back, but
I appreciate it, man. That is my main goal. That is my main goal. You know what I'm saying? To let that guy know who's in Georgia, you know, who's in Belgium, who's in Europe, whatever, wherever you are, that, man, if you want this, right? If you want this, there are no excuses for you not doing this. There is no guidance from your parents. There is no guidance from your teacher, from your best friend. It's just you. You know what I'm saying? You know you, and you got to do yourself a favor, and you got to make it happen. No one else can do it for you. So
how bad do you want it,
That's the phrase. No one else can do it for you. Say that in a Georgian. Say that in the nature of Georgian. No one else can do it
for sure. Let's get some shout out in native language.
In Georgian, that would be Shin Magyar, hold on, I gotta rephrase myself, man. I got a lot of languages going on right now.
By the way, you are very well executed on the English language. I'm so surprised that
English
you
is
have
his natural language.
Dude, thank you. Dude, it's insane. It's like, I haven't been in Georgia for over like 10 years now. My family lives in Belgium, where in Belgium we speak Dutch and French.
Right.
So I grew up with learning Dutch and French, at the same time speaking Georgian, then coming over to the US, and then catching on with that New York accent slang. Dude, that's insane, man. It was crazy.
But you still had that Boston accent too in your character. A little hint. I know. I like it. I heard it. I heard it through.
Okay, but no one else can do it for you.
Yeah, so that is Shin Magyurat Verisaus. Shin Magyurat Swa Verisaus.
There we go. Shin Magyurat Swa Verisaus.
Shin Magyurat Swa Verisaus.
There you go. That's right.
And then
Retweet.
and then you have and then in Dutch you would say something like in your plaats zal niemand anders kunnen doen. Alleen jezelf. So
hashtag
it's hashtag not the most practical hashtag, but that's, you know, to the key point, you know, to come down to the key point. That's what it is, man. And once I, you know, got to that point where it was happening, and I was like, it felt like a dream. I only got hungrier.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I only got hungrier, and then you see how much your body is capable of.
Speaking of, I gotta give a shout out, because most people don't. I've seen your reel, and I've seen your physical stuff that you've done back in Georgia and back in the Eastern Bloc. I don't know where the fuck you shot it at, but I saw you're doing like parkour. And I watched that and I go, dude, not only does this guy have the physical acting chops of the emotional character driven stuff where you can see the micro expressions in his face, you go up and you fucking kill it like an action flick, bro. Like, you're jumping around off of buildings, doing fucking combat sports. And I go, how does that play? Like, as an actor, obviously you have to be prepared for everything. But I think it's important to say, you know, as developed as you're going to be from a, you know, Stanislavski, Meisner preparation standpoint, you got to be physical as well. You keep training, you keep in shape. You got to keep the look. You have to also keep in physical shape to be able to do those stunts. By the way, great stunt work. By the way, I love it.
Thank you. See, and all that came from one man, Bruce Lee.
There you go.
Yeah.
I love it.
always with that extra touch. Puppy Girl with the extra touch. But no, he's right. Bruce Lee and his quote, "Be like water." That's what it is, man. That's what it is. And as an actor, you can't be one-dimensional. You have to, I'm ready right now to do a ballet movie, and then I'm ready to do a parkour movie, and I'll be ready to do an American football movie, whatever. I don't want to be limited. Why would anybody be limited? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yo, all you guys out there listening to this, be fucking hungry because you got the GOAT right here, bro. I was competing. Dude, honestly, like you gotta you set the bar. And that's a good standard to set for other people to
That's
learn.
what I'm saying. See, like, I don't want that to be the bar. I want that to be the standard.
Yeah, there you go.
See, imagine if everybody had that standard of like, why
a
would I be
producer can dream.
Why would I be limited? Why? I hate when I just don't accept that phrase when people say, "Oh, I can't do that," or "Oh, I wish." See, the difference between somebody making it and somebody not making it is because one is wishing to doing it and one is saying, "I'm going to do it."
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? That's the difference. That's the only difference. Not their talent, not their financial background, not their parents. You know what I'm saying? No, it's one guy is saying, "I wish I could do that," and the other one saying, "I'm going to do that."
Yep.
You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
So
100%.
if that shouldn't be a bar, that should be a standard. Like Muhammad Ali, when he was asked once, "How many setups do you do?" He said, "I don't count my setups.
Yeah.
I only count when I start feeling the pain."
Yeah.
So to him, counting your setups as the bar, no, that's not the bar. To him, that's the standard.
Yeah.
I'm only gonna start counting when I feel pain, and that's his bar.
Yeah.
So you could go on and on with these phrases. It could be like, "Oh, I watched an motivational movie," or "I'm gonna read this book." I love when people, "I'm reading this book right now. It's amazing. It's amazing." You can read thousands of books, man. You can spend thousands of hours in acting class, right? You can spend thousands of dollars on seminars, but until that point comes where you're gonna open that door and actually gonna do what you're gonna say you're gonna do, none of that is gonna be invaluable. All that knowledge and all those books and the acting class are only gonna be useful once you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? So it's really like, stop, it's like less talking, man. You just gotta go out and do it. You know what I mean?
Yes, I have a phrase. I say, don't talk about it, be about it.
Yeah, exactly,
You know what I mean?
exactly. And that's when I in Belgium, like here in LA, talking to people and saying that you're an actor, that's common. Everybody here in LA, that's
Everybody
common.
likes to say, "I'm an actor."
There's 2, 4, 6, 7 actors in the room right now.
Yeah, here.
Everybody in this room is a fucking actor at one point.
You hear it often, right? But when you say that in Belgium, people look at you like a joke. You're like, oh, not from a bad point of view, but they're like, yeah, oh,
Yeah, right.
That's cute. Yeah, right.
You're
Good
homeless.
luck.
You're homeless. You have no job.
Yeah, good luck finding a job, right? See, when I heard that, I was like, yeah, you keep laughing, but like it will happen. It will happen. And now
No wonder you and Mark Wahlberg got along so well.
the most amazing thing, and this is the most amazing thing, is that some of my high school friends, now when I go back, I see them still in the same city.
Yep, same spot.
Still in the same spot.
Same spot. Old and fat.
Not necessarily, but they're still there at the same spot that they were like let's say 15, 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So in that 15, 10 years, when you say, nothing is like, you know what, like when people say like, what's the worst that could happen? You could just stay on the same level. That's actually the worst thing that could happen.
Yeah.
I'd rather go back, learn from my mistakes, and then, grow than staying at the same fucking spot.
Dude, you're preaching to the choir, and I think that's important.
Yo, it is,
note
man.
to
It
hit
is.
on.
Yes, you cannot stay on the same spot. You rather make mistakes, take those risks, man. I
don't care if you're 40 years old and you're like halfway through all this experience.
Yeah, absolutely.
Make the jump.
Yeah, you have no idea how many times they said, yeah, you're not going to get this. Or how many times they said you have an accent, you won't be able to get this part. And they were right. I did not get that part.
Nah, fuck them, bro.
Yeah,
now you're laughing all the way to the
That's what I'm
credit
saying.
bank.
So how many times like you will take a risk and it won't work out? That's part of it. You know what I'm saying? But it will become a reality once you make it a reality. Once whatever they say to you, once you start agreeing with that, then guess what? That will be a reality. You will be a loser. You will, you won't get that part. But until you accept that phrase that they're saying to you that you won't be able to make it, it's just a phrase.
It's a defeatist mindset.
It's just a fantasy. That it's their own fantasy.
Look, you are the master of your own destiny. If you don't believe in yourself, then no one else is going to believe in you.
You know, a great example of that is the woman who plays Elphaba on Broadway right now. She actually worked a 9-to-5 desk job for the past 20 years. And one day she looked at her life and she was like, I fucking hate my life.
Absolutely.
And she quit. She quit right on the spot. And less than 2 months later, she was playing the most coveted role on Broadway.
There you go. Shout out to her. What's her name?
I think her name's Stephanie something.
Beautiful.
Yeah, shout out.
Thanks, guys. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know that. I don't know who you were talking about, but like that story is amazing and good for her. When I was here right before, in those months here in LA, I got this recruiting job at Nordstrom for customer service. I actually went in and I saw everybody else sitting there preparing their little notes and dressed up in a suit, doing customer service.
Did you cry? Because I would have.
I was waiting, right? I signed in. I was looking at everybody, and I was like, "What the fuck am I doing?" I got up and I walked out. I never went for the interview.
Right.
Never.
Damn.
Yeah.
See, like that is something that is real life that can be translated and relatable. That should be in a movie. That should be in a TV series.
Absolutely,
that
man.
scene, that is real life that can be translated that a lot of people can relate to because everybody else would have sat there, but you.
No,
and
man,
the select
exactly.
few, the certain tier, the ones who say that type of attitude and that type of mentality, they're the ones who go, "Fuck this, I'm walking out."
Yeah.
My mom, she had a really cool phrase, and when I told her like I'm gonna go to to America and become an actor, she said, jump first and then say hup, like I jumped.
Yeah.
And I said, Mom, I'm not gonna jump. I'm not planning to jump. I'm planning to fly.
Right.
Yeah.
You're on another level. You're on another level. What do you mean jump? I'm not jumping. I'm flying. I always looked at the greats, man. When I remember, like I on purposely didn't. I still sometimes I don't watch the Oscar season and Golden Globe season or whatever, because I'm like, yo, why do I have to watch? I gotta work. If they're up there, I gotta be up there too. And this was me doing short films. I was comparing my short films, shitty, horrible short films, to to the greats and to the Hollywood standard. If they're on that standard, why am I here? So when I was in Belgium, I wasn't looking into acting schools in Belgium. No, I was looking at acting schools in New York. Yeah. I wanted to go, I wanted to reach the top. So I didn't have that standard, let's say. I didn't have that bar where this is where you got to start. There's no, man. And then the whole thing here in LA too, you got to become SAG. You got to do this. Yeah. No, we don't. No, that's not true, bro. You got to go out there. You got to make sure you connect with people. You got to make sure you're respectful. You know what I'm saying? It's not just about you. You're not the star. Yeah. You're not.
This is a relationship.
This is a relationship. Look at
industry.
us. Look at us.
Yes.
I didn't know you when I came here. Yes. Mickey invited me to this, to this gig.
How many times have we met before this? 2?
Yeah, exactly. 2, not even, bro. Yeah, exactly.
Right. And now I feel like we're having a conversation. We're almost practically like good BFFs. You know what I mean? Like it's so natural.
That's what I'm saying. So, if you think that if you don't have that state of mind that every opportunity can change your outcome later on, then you're wrong, because it will. It absolutely will. Great example. Natasha, watch this. Natasha, she did. How many years ago was this when you got that play Anniversary?
That was 2 years ago.
2 years ago, she got a little play called Anniversary, in an acting class. Right? She got partnered up with this guy. They were gonna do it, prepare for the class. It never worked out. The guy, he bailed out. But she really loved the piece, so she kept it. 2 years later, she meets me. I'm like, hey, look, we got to work on your reel, for the agency, whatever. You got to have something nice. She's like, look, I have this scene that I always wanted to do, but I never got the chance. She gives me this. I read it. It's beautiful, really, really well written. 10-minute piece, very short. We film it with Mike Hermosa. We filmed the scene in one night, no budget. You know what I mean? Just
at
us.
Our house.
And at her house.
Shout out to Mike Hermosa.
Shout out to Mike Hermosa.
That's
absolutely.
right. Wild 7 Films, low budget specials, dog.
Absolutely. He came in clutch. So we shot it at one night. I edited it myself with a friend. I looked up color correction, whatever tutorials, Premiere Pro tutorials. Together, we went through it.
This is true.
We made it at her house.
Mm-hmm.
We got the reel, and because of that reel, a month ago she got signed by that agent, by an agency, NLA.
Boom.
So,
Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
So-
That's right. Don't
So-
chase the dream, do the work.
exactly. So if she didn't go to that acting class, and if she hadn't kept that script, you know what I mean? This would have maybe it might have happened differently, but we don't know, or it would have never happened, right?
Just taking initiative.
Yeah, and now they watch the reel that we made in her house, us editing. You don't need a professional editing. No, man. If you want to do, you can do yourself.
Yep.
So and now she got signed by an agency right before pilot season. So like that's what I'm saying. So anybody out there that's in this business, it's up to you. The moment is now and not tomorrow. It's up to you to take that initiative and then make it happen. And you got to say yes. And that's what I learned from like John Man. Shout out to him.
John Man.
You have to have an open mind, and you have to be willing that anything can happen at any moment.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
now John Man might be giving you a lot of drugs as he tells you this.
but keep in mind, he wants the best for you.
He wants the best for you.
But
if he remembers it the next day.
So now that you've got your insight into this world of Hollywood, now that I feel comfortable saying you know what you're doing.
Right.
For to the most effect, you've been in the big budget, you've been in the small budget, in the indie realm, you've experienced kind of it all. What would you do if somebody handed you a big bag of money, like unlimited resources? Like, you won the lotto. Do you want to act in a project? Do you want to produce? Do you want to write? Do you want to direct? Like, what is like your unlimited resources? What is your, as far as your character or as far as you as a human being, want to do?
That's a good question. Something that needs some thinking. But
I just say I love to throw those curveballs of life-changing, intricate questions that are really deep thought. And hey,
like what's your
by the
avatar?
way-
What's your avatar? What's your thing? You're like, damn, if I had the chance to just do anything I want, I would make blah blah blah.
Well,
Themo, give me the rest of your life in a rundown in 5 minutes.
I'm working on my own project now. It's called 3 Inches to the Left, which I will be talking to you afterwards. Definitely.
Yes. Is that like a penis thing?
It actually started out.
I love how Carl's goes to a dick joke. Carl's head always goes to a dick joke.
That's the first thing I wanted to know what he had in his mind that he had to say that.
Like a curve, a curve 3 inches to the left.
Actually, a good acronym for that is Tittle. 3 inches to the left. Yeah, that's
3
what I
inches to the
call it.
left.
Are you still working on Tittle?
I am still working on Tittle, yeah. But it's a project that I've been writing now for a while, and it's a sports drama, and that's something I would love to invest in. And not only that, but also I have my friends out here who we are trying to collaborate and help each other out creatively or creatively. See, sometimes the accent pops out, bro. You got to keep that in mind. But I don't know, man. As far see, that's the thing, man. I never really thought of it that way. I never thought of what would happen. What could I do if I got huge
I think that's what makes you a great actor.
Yeah.
Because you're not focused on the what if. You're so
not.
focused on what's in front of me.
Yeah, I'm absolutely not like the whole money thing, man. It's honestly like when I was living in New York and in a 1-bedroom apartment with another with one of my other friends whose name is Mohammed. Shout out to him. He's in Qatar now, chilling. He's becoming an engineer. But
Shout out.
Yeah, we had only 1 bedroom, bro, and I had to do it $50 a week in New York, and I got to say.
So how many free things did you go hunt for?
You have no idea. You have no idea how improvisational you can get when you're low on money.
You're like, Tuesday's free bread giveaway at this cafe, and then Wednesday is this free. I got it. I've been there, bro.
Yeah, bro. And the thing is, man, I was so happy.
Yes.
You're free. I was so happy because I was doing my Broadway show.
Yeah.
like 3 times a week.
Yeah.
I was getting like $37 minus tax. Dude, that's all I needed, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I was I had my skateboard. I was riding the streets of New York with.
Yeah.
I was, I came home.
Bro, that's
I
as
had my
American as you fucking can get right there, bro.
Yeah, man, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So a huge amount of money will never make you happy.
Yes.
Like
yes.
like people say like, oh, I need money. If I had money, I could make this movie or I can make that script. Bro, that's some bullshit you're telling yourself of not make that project or whatever you're talking about, right? So money is definitely not the key.
Yeah.
Money will never make you happy.
It's an enhancer. It only enhances whatever you already got going on.
Now, don't get me wrong though. You should definitely get paid for what you deserve.
Of course.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You should be paid for your job. That's for sure. But you cannot be passionate about something just because of the money.
That's
that
right.
will never,
That's
never,
right.
ever work out.
That's a message to all you prostitutes out there. Make sure you're doing it for the love. And make sure you get paid. Make sure you get paid and do it for the love. All right.
Natasha's like,
I know. I just can place myself hypothetically in Natasha's shoes. She's like, what the fuck did I just walk into on this radio show?
I love it, man. I love the energy. I love it. But, that's the key, man. That's the key. So like, I don't know, maybe let's bring up that question again once I get that amount of money.
We'll talk off air, bro. We'll talk off air.
Yeah.
Talk good.
Right.
Don't worry about that. What do you think for your as an actor? What are some of the favorite roles that you've either had the opportunity to perform or that you would like to perform? Because I know for me, I'm like, as an actor, I have like a dream of like, I want to do this piece in Shakespeare. I want to do this piece in this classic movie as a revamp. Like one of my big things is I would love to be a producer or an actor on a revamp of Pinball Wizard and like the Queen and like that aesthetic of whether it's that particular show of Tommy or whether it's something in that same genre. I don't know, but everybody's got those ideals, right?
So to me, I actually already at some level had the pleasure to experience that dream type of like moment or the dream part. I was playing and it was again live in theater. It was a Broadway show called The Murder of Venus.
I'm so glad you brought Broadway background, by the way.
Of course.
I gotta shout out.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're talking with a bunch of Broadway people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Gavroche in Les Mis.
Oh really?
Yeah, and on Broadway.
That's awesome, dude.
When I was young,
I
I was
know that.
10 years old. Yeah, no, I grew up as I was
know
a
we talked
performer.
about your background.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
man.
I was a
Good for you.
performer before I was ever a writer, producer, and anything else.
And that's how it goes back to the to the theater, man. Nothing is more precious than that one moment you have with the audience, right? So I was playing in this play called The Murder of Venus Extravaganza, which is based on true events that happened in the 70s, and I was playing a street crack addict from the 70s.
Nice.
Yeah, called Tony.
How method did you get into that role?
All right.
Okay, so
That was like pre-crack.
How many
That was
rocks
next
did
level.
it take to get to the center of that Tootsie Pop?
So I'm on the streets while the investigation is going on. The investigators are the audience, whatever, and then we all go back to the theater. So, and the thing about Tony is he obviously he has sex for like drugs and whatnot. He has AIDS, but he doesn't know. So he has these marks on his body. So every time people would come by or the audience, I approach him, I start talking to him, whatever, I give him the information they need, basically, and part of the story. And at the end, I'm like, hey, is any of you guys a doctor, man? And then I show my marks. I'm like, something's happening to me. It's like itching, whatever, right? This audience comes up to me, we're talking, whatever, and I get to that point, I get to that moment where I have to like show, the marks, and I show the marks, and usually they all go like quiet because they know what's going on, they don't know what to say, but this time, like when I showed it, this one guy came forward, and I'm like, you know what this is, man? Like, well, what's going on? I don't understand why this is happening. I can't sleep and whatever. He's like, he looks at me, touches my shoulder, he looks at me, he's like, you're gonna die.
Damn.
You're gonna die, son. And I'm like, what do you mean, man? But he was so real. Like to him, it got real. It was not a play
You've
anymore.
seen it before, yeah.
Here it comes. He said, I'm sorry to tell you this, but you're gonna die. I'm like, what do you know, man? You're not a doctor, man. Shut up, man. He's like, you know why I know that? It's because my son had it. Yo, when he said that, I teared up.
Right.
Straight up. And this guy gave me a hug. And from a play, it went into like a reality, and it made him think about his side. It probably, gave him memories too, whatnot. And in that moment, something that was fictional became real, and I was like, he just hugs me, and I hugged him back, and I just bawled into his shoulder, and then he left. And then after the show, the audience left, whatever. But then after the show, after the whole play, whatnot, he comes up to me, he's like, "Man, that was incredible. I just want to thank you for like being in that moment with me." And that was to me one of the highlights as an actor, to being in a script, being in this universe that you created, whatever, but then eventually that universe gets shaken up by reality. And that's the craziest thing, man. Nothing is crazier than the reality itself. So that was a beautiful moment. Yeah.
This was in New York?
This is in New York, man.
So I'm just present. There wasn't no wild behind Puerto Rican or Italian, like, hey, you we bumpy. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You look fucked up, man. You're like, you need to go get that checked out.
Because what you do is like you wait on the street, right? You wait on the street. I'm wearing like, dude, I'm like fucked up. I got my, like my hair's all messed up. I got like marks on my face. My jeans is like all ripped. So everybody thought I was homeless. So I got used to that, right? yeah. And then when the last group comes, I gotta go back with the group to the theater, and when I'm walking, I see those the payphones. I go there, I'm like checking if there are some quarters in there, whatever. So I'm making it as realistic as possible. So like at one point, people when you're standing there, people see you as a homeless guy. Yeah. So this one woman, while I'm doing this bit with the audience, she came down. She's like, and she was like from the streets. She was living like right across the street, but she's seen me there like multiple times by now. So she comes up, she's like, "Sorry, I don't want to interrupt you guys, but I just want to say this. I want to give this sandwich to this young guy over here. He's here every week, and I'm so sorry you live on the streets." So she gave me a sandwich. I'm like, "Oh, thank you so much." So you're
just too good at being an actor. Yeah. Everybody believes everything that you do. Even when you do fake shit, everyone just believes it.
And it was not me, man. We had travestites who were on the streets yelling and shit. It's a great show. I'm telling you, the Live in Theater. When you're in New York, you gotta check it out. It's a beautiful, beautiful experience. We had guests from like Apple to Google to Breitling, to like very big people. So, and it's very, very, you know what I mean, like underground. So, but it's really good. It's really, really raw, and you should definitely check it out. So that's where I started basically, in theater. That was my genesis.
Well, Themo, I gotta give a big thank you to you for coming on the show. On behalf of our audience members, thank you to being so authentic as an actor and being so preparatory. I think these are lessons that are important that people need to hear about, because in this town of fake Hollywood bullshit, there has to be a through line of real heartfelt reality, and you are right there on the pulse, brother.
Dude, and an absolute honor and a pleasure.
Dude,
to be here,
I love you. I'm so grateful. You got an open invitation anytime. Both you and Natasha, come back whenever. But give a shout out to your fans out there. Tell to the camera, where can people find you? Plug your shit. What's coming up? What's going on in your world? Let people know.
Absolutely. Shout out to everybody who's listening to this. I hope you guys enjoyed it. These guys are fucking awesome. The energy is here. It's just unbelievable. I can't believe like what is it, 45 minutes already, or like
dude, we're at an hour 15.
That's insane. An hour 15.
I think, right?
Minutes,
something like that.
That's crazy.
That's why I was like, we got an hour as our clock. But man. Hey, man, all this unedited is gonna be on YouTube, is on iTunes, Spotify, Dash Radio. Shout out to Dash. We love you guys. But go for it.
Thanks to the listeners, man. Thanks to the listeners, because this is all for you guys, obviously. And everybody out there that wants to know more about me and wants to check it out is Themo JN, THEMO JN on Instagram at Themo JN, and on Facebook just my name, Themo Melikidze. Papi Carlo can inform you about that. He knows my name better than myself. And man, be yourself, absolutely be yourself, and just know that when you say you can do something, you will be able to do something. And when you say you can do something, guess what? You won't be able to do something. So it's up to you. It's up for you to decide. So that will be my closure line, brother.
Words from the goat.
Yeah.
Words of wisdom.
Almost goat. Almost. We're getting there.
Yo, you're a goat in my book, brother, and that's all that matters to me. You know. So like, obviously, your possession. Really look, you.
That's the whole. That is my whole. Like, if I had to give you my main goal, that is my goal, to inspire other people. That's all I want. The same way when I got inspired when I was a little kid watching Bruce Lee on like black and white TV with Chinese and Russian subtitles, which I didn't understand shit. The same way he inspired me, hopefully one day I can inspire like a kid out there who lives wherever, and he, you know, who will get that inspiration from me to do what he loves and what he's passionate about, and who's not going to be afraid and of living in dogma of other people's thinking. You know what I mean? So it's for them.
Yo,
So,
for all you newbies listening out there, they're trying to come out to Hollywood. Step up your fucking game, bro. Because
absolutely
you
step
got
up your game.
you got people like
I'm out
T
here.
Mac over here.
I'm out
And
here.
Here we go. Oh, hello, and welcome to another episode of Homemade Sex Toys with me, Randy Andy. Now, today is a very special day because we are reaching out to public access internet. Now, isn't that exciting? I will hope that the telephone does not ring in the middle to cut off our internet connection. I would like to start with a letter I received in the post. Now, this letter you will enjoy. This is from a very long-time viewer. Yes, she saw my very first show. I actually had some souffle with her. Let me get to it. Here it is. Dear Randy, do you know how to get stains out of pleather? Thank you, Stacy. No, I do not. Okay, what you will need is a toilet paper roll, scissors, a glue gun, and now I cannot stress enough, I've said this time and time again, when using a glue gun, or any tools for that matter, be sure to keep all of your clothes on. Next, you will need 100 gummy bears, an assortment of colors. All right. Oh, and scissors. So, step 1. You want to cut the cardboard down the center. Oh, that gets harder every time. Then, you want to take your gummy bears and glue them in rows on the inside. Gentlemen, if you're making this for a boyfriend, well, why not use the colors of the rainbow? Or if you have a favorite sports team, or if you have a least favorite sports team. For me, Dallas, Texas, fuck you. When placing your gummy bears, you want to be very sure that the arms and legs are pointing up to the sky. Now, this is imperative for absolute intense pleasure. For those little arms and legs will tickle you in places you didn't even know you had. And I have discovered them all, so stay tuned. Now, those of you uncircumcised, you may want to add about double the glue. Here we go, little bears. Oh, yes, you'll be getting your porridge soon. Now, I will say, if you are making this lover for an ethnic friend, you may want to consider using a paper towel roll instead. Now, isn't that starting to look inviting? Oh, I'm already getting very excited. So excited, in fact, that I can't wait any longer. Now, this is what your finished product will look like. Now, doesn't that look like something you want to hide in the bathroom with? I think so. A little bit of lotion will help you along. Remember, don't eat the bears that have been glued. You'll die. Thank you for tuning in to Homemade Sex Toys with Randy Andy. And I ask you, please share my videos. Attach your friends to my videos. Ship them to your dad. Hashtag your moms. And I can't wait to hear from each and every one of you. Tune in next week where I will be making my late wife Agabel's favorite. It is a pleasure machine. I'll see you then. All the good. I am Randy Andy.
Show time, and we got it up in here. Got Mr. BAS now. So what's up? What you got?
What's going on, Pippin? I feel like I already. I thought it was New Year's Eve and shit with the countdown and shit.
right.
I was like, damn, am I late or early? What the fuck going on?
Right? Yeah, I
about you?
Booked my ticket. I'm coming home Christmas Day because that was the cheapest one. And I'm gonna get home like in the evening on Christmas Day, like 6 o'clock or something. 6 or 7, I think it said. I think 7 is the actual time, 6 something. And then I leave out on the 2nd.
Dang. That means you can't party like, well, yeah, you can still party. I forgot. It's still a party.
Because I think about it. New Year's Eve is the 30th or 31st. The first is the day afterwards where everybody just watching football, eating food, and then the second is the day after that. So I got plenty of time.
Man, we ain't gonna talk about football, man.
Oh man, I didn't even watch it because I can't deal with the stress. But I looked at it, man, that was a debacle. But again,
bro,
not running the ball.
I'm gonna be real with you. We didn't. The Cowboys didn't beat us. It was the refs.
Yo, I looked at their shit. I looked at the stats. They ran the ball like 30 times. We ran the ball like 18 times. And 11 with the running back. I'm like, yo, and he had a 3.9 a yard carry. So you telling me with the tush.
And then on top of that, the receivers didn't want to catch the fucking ball. Fucking not kicking a field goal when they supposed to and shit, bro. They were doing. It was just a stupid game, bro.
Because I think our coach, he's too smart for his own good.
I ain't gonna lie. I was walking early in the hood, and I saw somebody with a star, bro, on his jacket. I was ready to run up outside, just hit him with the side punch, wow, and catch the case. But I was like, nah. I started thinking about, do I want to get locked up this time of year? Like, nah, I'm good.
Nah, I'm good. Yeah, no, it's the same thing. Like, I'm looking at it because I looked at the stats and I saw the Swift had 11 carries. And his average was 3.9 yards a carry. So
I think the first half alone we had 7 penalties. Dumb penalties too.
7 penalties. So the penalties killed us, huh?
That I don't know that the offensive coordinator wasn't picking the right plays. The defense wasn't fucking like getting to that. It was just not dumb. It felt like they were like the first game of the season and shit, and fucking preseason at that.
No, it's like
sloppy play all across the board and shit.
It's the Clippers thing. Like sometimes teams they get caught up in like for us, we were trying to beat Kansas City, and then we went to the Super Bowl and lost to them, and then now we came back with what we think is the better way to beat Kansas City. But look at Kansas City. That nigga Patrick Mahomes is struggling. He's like, yo, nigga, they cheating me, nigga.
Oh man, you should see the game last night. Huh? They game ended in a fucked up way last night too.
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes is like, yo, they cheating you, boy, out here. Cause
I'm gonna tell you exactly why he was mad. No, this is what happened with them. It was the last 2 minutes of the game, right? Yeah. They had the ball, but they was too far back to like they didn't have enough time to go up the field. Yeah. So they did some old flea flicker shit. They threw it to fucking Kelsey. Kelsey threw it back, and the ball ran into a touchdown. Yeah. But The ball that ran in for a touchdown was offside. So when they did that, they took back the touchdown and the other team won. Bro, they was sick. Yeah, it was definitely on the Chiefs' fault, bro. They beat themselves.
Exactly. I mean, similar to the Eagles, like you said, we had a bunch of penalties because because you know how we got the tush push thing, right?
They only did that shit one time.
Huh? You want to know why? Because
they were
running the ball. Like, I'm trying to get to this point, but nobody ever wants me to get to this point when I start to talk about it. Like I'm trying to talk shit about Jesus.
No, you're right though. No, they ain't run the ball at all.
That's the point I'm trying to make. But every time I mention it, you know what everybody says? It's the refs, it's the defense. The receivers don't want to catch the ball.
No, there was a couple of times that they had the ball in their hand, they dropped it. That I ain't gonna lie, I seen that shit with my own eyes.
Have you ever been into that John Madden football video game?
Yes or no? I'm not really a video game person, you know that.
Well, I've been in it since the very first one came out. I played it since the first one in 1990 came out. I played it every year. I've been one of the greatest players ever. I used to let other niggas pick my team. That's how good I was. Like I play a stranger, and they're like, "Oh, you good?" I'm like, whatever. I'm gonna pick. They'll pick like a 99 team. I'm like, "Yo, pick my team for me." They're like, "Yo, play with the Cincinnati Bengals." When they was trash, I would go and look at the roster, change it, and bust their ass. It's not always about having good players. It's not. Jalen Hurts isn't bad. Our receivers aren't bad. But in the game, you know what the video game would do? If you threw on first down, your man will be wide open, my dude.
I'm doing RPOs all day.
And he'll drop it. He'll drop it.
He
won't drop it on second down. He won't drop it on third, but he will drop it on. Fucked up shit happens on first down when you throw the ball. And we average 4 yards a carry. That's 3 runs is 12 yards. Let's say we only average 3 yards a carry. 3 runs is 9 yards. And then we can do a tush push. We can literally go all the way up the field like that, not throwing one time, and there's nothing anybody can fucking do about it.
And the crazy thing, bro, they were selling for field goals when they could have went for touchdowns. I was like, bro, it was a sloppy plan. Coach Sirianni didn't look like he had confidence. He had no confidence in shit. Fucking
because he knows he needs to run the ball, but he doesn't want to run the ball and feel like, people that don't know football like me are telling me what to do. But it's just like, dog, the game is changing back to being able to run the ball. That's why.
So our defense looked real tired too.
Ran the rock. That didn't do nothing special. You know what I mean? That didn't do shit special.
Fuck no. He just didn't he didn't fucking lose the ball. He did what he was supposed to do.
He did what he was supposed to do. And he game managed. Because when you pass a lot, this is why I don't like when you pass a lot, especially when you pass on first down. If you pass on first down, you're automatically in a second and long. Now you can't run the ball. Now you got to pass it on second down for the second and long. Now, if that doesn't work, you got to throw it again on third down. But if you run on first down, you get 3 yards. Now you got a second and 7. Well, fuck it. We can run it again. Now I got a 3rd and 3.
Man, I didn't even go on ESPN today at all, bro. I just didn't want to hear the fucking Skip Bayless and everybody talking shit. A couple weeks ago, everybody was on the Eagles dick. No, listen, everybody was on the Eagles dick a couple weeks ago.
It's the play calling. Basically,
you know, my thing is though, right? How the fuck the Cowboys are fucking winning the division when they didn't beat us 2 times? But I thought thinking about it, they beat the Giants 2 times and they beat the Redskins 2 times. So, but we haven't got a chance to play the fucking Giants yet. So how is they still number 1? Like we still can fucking finish out.
Basically, if the record is tied at the end of the season, like if we're 10-6 and they're 10-6, then we still win the division. But if they are 10-6 and we are 9-7, we lose. Because
no, I know that. But I'm talking about within the division. I'm talking about we have to we gotta beat the Giants.
I'm complaining about the division. So for example, we could lose to them twice. But we have to have a better record than them. But if they beat us twice, and then we're tied at the end of the season, they are in first place.
Nah, but they only beat us once. No, but,
we lost to them twice. We're the division champ.
no, I know that. But since we split, I'm like, how the hell they number one if we're still split? But I started thinking about the division wins. Like they beat the Giants twice, they beat the Redskins twice, so it makes sense. You feel me? But we haven't got to beat the Giants yet. We play the Giants at the end of the season.
Well, I mean, we come to play because you know the Giants gonna do run the ball because they can't throw for shit. So
they were giving the Packers some work tonight.
Huh?
Yeah, they were giving the Packers some work tonight. I think the Packers won, but I know they were giving them some work.
Yeah. My fantasy leagues is kind of on it. I'm trying to get back in the playoffs for my little fantasy leagues and shit. And this game is a factor, so we'll see how it goes. Hopefully,
but we need to do something about our defensive coordinator, bro, because his play calling was ass, bro. He was not aggressive.
Well,
I was like,
I think it's tough. You want to know why he wasn't aggressive? Since we don't run the ball a lot, our defense is on the field a lot. His men are tired. If you're
I understand that. I understand that, but then you don't want they finally got.
If you're aggressive with tired people, they're going to make mistakes. They'll commit penalties. When you're aggressive with tired people, just like throwing too much, your linemen get tired. Your receivers get tired from all the running. They commit penalties.
Did they not tackle that man to the end of the game? That's what I'm trying to say, bro. They didn't even attempt not even one blitz throughout the whole game until the end, bro, to the last quarter.
I just explained to you why they didn't know.
No, I'll just explain to you what happened last night. They didn't get to him at all. But we got all the blitzes.
I'm trying to tell you why it happened. You don't care why it happened? You just don't care.
Bro, I know why it happened. I watched the whole game, so you can't tell me why it happened. I'm the one that watched the whole game. I saw that shit. Bro, they looked tired. They wasn't doing nothing, bro.
Why they didn't get to the quarterback?
Huh? Bro, they was not aggressive, not even once, bro. Not even once, bro.
Because the coach just didn't want to blitz.
Bro, they wouldn't listen. Let's get this shit straight. The Cowboys did not run the ball on us last night. So while them not running the ball, you got a couple linemen for the fucking for the CD Lands and the fucking Brandon Cook.
They had like
bro, our front four was not doing shit, bro. Our front four was not doing.
No, they had 2 running backs with more than our starter. So when you say they didn't run the ball, you watch the game, you didn't see.
They got that shit at the end of the game. They started running.
The Cowboys ran the ball like a motherfucker.
Mr. C. Let me tell you how the whole game went. The whole 3 quarters, Dak was just fucking just throwing the ball to CD Lamb. That's what happened the first 3 quarters. They started running. Of course, they got these stats at the end of the game. They got these stats at the end of the game, bro. Like the running and all that shit. They didn't get that shit throughout the game. They had that shit shut down. So if you got that shit, you can still someone in.
They let them get up early by passing too much, and then they ran the ball to finish the game.
Bro, that's what I just said.
But if we didn't,
bro, they
ran the ball.
They were running the same fucking.
They wouldn't have been up a lot, and they wouldn't have been able to run the game out. They would have.
All right, Mr. C. Mr. C. You didn't listen. You didn't see the game. You didn't see the vibe of how everybody was like, how they were playing.
The number one thing I can stand about sports fans is the whole you didn't see the game shit.
You didn't. I'm giving you my opinion. I'm giving you my listen.
The Laker fans.
All right, Mr. C, you right. Mr. C, you right. No, you right. You right. Mr. C, you right. Bro, you right. No, listen, I'm not gonna argue with you about this shit. You right. Listen, you right. All right, Mr. C, let's cut this shit out. You right. That's it. I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't even want to argue about this shit. It's a fucking game. You feel me? But it's like every time. Every time I try to make a point with you, bro, I'm wrong and you right, bro. I'm tired of that shit. It happens a lot. And I hold my tone.
Why? And you don't even want to hear why. It's like you say, yo, God did something. I'm like, yo, you want to know why God did it? You're like, no, I don't want to hear that shit. No, you trying to argue with me about why God did it. I'm like, but I'm just trying to tell you why God did what you complaining about. You see what I'm saying? This is why the Philadelphia Eagles will never win anything, because their fans don't know shit. Their fans don't know shit. I'm like, yo, well, do you know why that happened? Why does that make you wrong? Niggas. Niggas. I'm smoking, swear to God, man. Why does that make you wrong? I thought, you didn't see the game. Shut the fuck up. I didn't see the game. You didn't see the game because you watched it and you still didn't see shit. You thought they didn't run. The niggas run 40 times on us. We run 18 times, and they the ones that didn't run the ball, but we did. The defensive coordinator don't want to rush. The defensive coordinator, the referees are cheating us. Fucking stupid fans. They don't know shit. That's why their teams always lose. That's why the Sixers lose. That's why the Eagles lose. That's why the Flyers keep losing, because they got stupid fucking fans that don't know shit about the sport. Period. Oh, nothing but no video. Well, the video game teaches you about the facts and the stats of the game and how the game works. Teach you about the rules of the sport. Teach you about how football is played. You have to run the ball 20 times to win. You don't run it 20 times, you lose. Stop making excuses for your shitty coach and your shitty team that doesn't know how to play fucking football because they got shitty fucking dumb fucking fans that don't know fuck shit about football. Philly fans are some of the dumbest fucking fans. You're as dumb as the fucking Cowboy fans. Shut the fuck up when you talk shit about them because you don't know shit about the game either. Run the fucking ball and shut the fuck up. And don't tell me shit else. What's wrong with these niggas? This shit make me so fucking mad. You can't even fucking talk sports with niggas. Hey, man, you need to run the ball to make the defense tired. That's an insult to dumb niggas. Oh, yeah, if you don't run the ball, their defense isn't tired, and our defense is on the field the whole game. That's why you don't blitz, because your D is tired, because they're stuck on the field. But dumb niggas don't get this. They just want you to blitz. They just want you to throw deep. They just want you to get a big play. Like it's automatic. They know nothing of the sport. Sitting at home. Can't run for shit. Never dunk the ball. Can't throw a football. I can throw a football 60 yards. Niggas telling me I don't know. This is the crazy shit. I can dunk. I can throw a football 50 yards. I can play football. I am a good receiver. I'm a good running back. But you know more. Can't even discuss it with him like, hey, can you see the logic? Nah. You just niggas, man. That shit is ridiculous. Yo, couch potato niggas, stop talking about football. Get off the fucking couch. You know what I'm saying? And let niggas who can actually play the sport talk about it. Instead of niggas who watch and don't even see the fucking game. Don't even know what's happening. It's the refs. It's this. Our coaches just didn't want to win. It's like they have no idea what's going on out there. They're just talking out of their ass. It's like they don't even want the team to win. They just want like some bullshit. Like, do you want to win or do you want bullshit? It's like trap music versus real hip hop. Well, go ahead and listen to that trap garbage, mumble rap garbage. Yeah. That's what's selling. Yeah, it sell more music than Nas ever did. Okay, cool. Nas is still better. Nas is running the football. Hip hop is running the football. Not that mumble rap throwing the ball bullshit that everybody wants to do the last 10 years since Andy Reid ruined fucking football. Because he ruined it with those Kansas City chumps that be getting fucking crushed right now, and you're trying to play like them, and you suck. And everybody in the league that's trying to play like the Kansas City Chiefs sucks right now. Everybody that's running the ball is winning, and everybody that's throwing every play, and the quarterback is running around. Lamar Jackson, shout out to you, running around, throwing the ball, getting hurt. Why is our quarterback hurt? I don't know. Shout out to Deion Sanders and his son. Throwing the ball all the time. I don't know why we're winning. It's the lineman. It's the defense. It's the coordinator. No, you niggas don't know shit about football. Let's make that fucking clear. You don't know shit about football. Now that that's clear, fuck out of here. I don't know goddamn thing about no fucking football. So sick of that shit. You know shit about The Rock. Yeah, we throw every play. Our coordinator, his girlfriend made him mad. That's why we lost. The referees had a bad day. It's personal. They don't like Jalen Hurts because he's black. It's dumb shit. Said we don't run the fucking ball. We lost again, but it's not because we didn't run the ball, even though we didn't run the ball again. But fuck it, right? Super Bowl, didn't run the ball, lost. San Francisco didn't run the ball, lost. Yesterday, didn't run the ball, lost. Every game we lose, didn't run the ball, lost. But we can't talk about running a rock because niggas don't know what to do. They don't know it tires the defense out. They don't know that it keeps your defense off the field so they have good energy to do what? Blitz when it's called because they're not tired. But they don't get this. They just want you blitz, blitz, blitz. Throw deep every play. Run 100 yards every play. Run it back. Why didn't they run it back? Why didn't they run the kickoff back? Why didn't refs cheating? Oh, the refs cheated Kansas City. No, it was a good fucking call. You lost Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes, you a bitch. Stop crying. You lost, motherfucker. Bunch of fucking crybabies. Like, damn. Like, get on the fucking field and see what it's like. Talking all that shit. I can't stand fucking sports fans. They don't know shit, man. Like 90% don't know shit. They just want to see a dunk or a three or a sack. Why are we getting sacks every year like last year? I was like, well, dude, we had the most sacks last year, so everybody's prepared for us. No, that's not it. You're wrong. You're trying to tell me I'm wrong. No. I'm trying to tell you that niggas game plan for our shit, but you niggas don't know shit about football. You just know shit about highlights. You just Twitter niggas. You TikTok sports fans. You just clips, nigga. You don't know the history. You don't know this. You don't understand football. You don't understand video game football. You never played. You didn't even play video game football. At least video games give losers a chance to learn. Nope, couldn't do that. But then you're going to tell me what I know. The nerve. I can play it in real life. I've played it in video game life, but I don't know shit. You can't play in real life. You haven't played in video game life, but you watched while you got high and drunk, and you know more than me. Fuck out of here. This is... Oh, yeah, I happen to watch football games, too, for 20, 30 years. You think I need to watch it every time? You niggas are so dumb. You think the football game is so different every time. It's the same game every week for the last 50 years. Same in basketball, same in baseball. Nothing is new. You niggas is just stupid enough to waste 3 hours watching the TV screen, and you still don't know shit. The nerve. The fucking nerve. The fucking nerve. No shit. Don't know shit. All right. That's enough of my rant on dumbass sports fans. Shout out to the Dallas Cowboys, the Eagles, the Clippers, the Lakers. Who else is a dumbass? Anybody that like Kevin Durant? Motherfucking, who else is a dumbass sports fan that don't know they dick from their ass? I'm talking to all you niggas that just run your mouth and you ain't never played no sport. You don't even master the video game that teaches you. You never studied the game. You just talking out of your ass. All you niggas. Shout out to y'all for not knowing shit but running your mouth instead of showing respect to those who actually put the work in, did the homework, did the research. Fuck us. But I bet you're a fan of fucking Lil Yachty, some whack-ass rapper. You know, some dumb nigga like NBA Youngboy. That's why your favorite rapper, though, right? Fuck out of here. They're fucking geniuses, though. The nerve of niggas. The nerve of niggas. Anyway, National Noodle Free Mondays. That was some noodle shit. Dumbass sports fans is some noodle shit. I'm sick of dumb sports fans. They are the worst. Same goes in politics. Same goes in relationship. It's this guy named Destiny. He had an open relationship. It lasted 2 years and he shot the bitch, left him for another nigga. Nigga had an open relationship with your wife in a marriage. You let her have sex with other men. Well, of course she left you. But you know what Destiny would tell me? Did you see my marriage? Were you there every day in my marriage? Yeah, they pull that same bullshit. It's the same bullshit as a sports fan. Did you see the game? No. Did you see my marriage? Did you see? Did you see? Instead of you stating the facts of what happened, you had to sit there and watch it with them niggas for them to respect. And even if you watched it with them and you watched the whole game, they would still argue that they know more. That's the bullshit. It's a fake nigga argument. Oh, you didn't watch. Even if I did watch, motherfucker, you still would disagree. That's some bullshit. That's what's wrong with this world. That's what's wrong with motherfuckers. That's why don't nobody have shit. That's why Joe Biden and them is kicking your ass. That's why $100 billion went to Ukraine. Another $100 billion is going to Israel. Motherfucking Trump is going to be the goddamn president one more goddamn time. He going to rob you niggas blind too. Because the rich get richer. Every president. Obama, Trump, Bush, Biden. The rich keep fucking you every way. You think you're doing something, you're not. Dumb motherfuckers about everything. Dumb about every goddamn thing. Dumb about politics. Dumb about sports. Dumb about relationships. But oh, don't tell them niggas nothing about it. Don't say, hey, you know, such and such is, oh, fucking crybaby. What are you, 14 or 400? Nigga, I'm 48. Still gotta argue with niggas about discussing shit. It's ridiculous. Fucking arguing with a childish mentality. Grow the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? I start talking to you about something. That don't mean you getting admonished, you child. It means we're talking like men about something and discussing the facts and reality. Not, you're trying to hurt my feelings. Where's your did you get sand in your pussy? Did somebody kick sand in your pussy? The fuck? They're gonna set me off with that shit. Put me in full Philly mode. You know what I mean? The fuck? The fuck is wrong with niggas? Like, the fuck is wrong with you niggas? Fuck is wrong with y'all? I'm 48. I don't have time for your projection of your personal immaturity. I'm Black Jesus, nigga. I always move with righteousness. I'm trying to help. And if you can't deal with the help, don't be all bitchy about it. Don't get all pussy nigga about it. Don't get all hoe nigga about it. Man up and address the facts. Don't know shit about shit. Want to tell somebody shit. Been in your city your whole life. Go and tell me about the world. It's amazing. The nerve of niggas. Like the nerve. The arrogance, the cockiness, the disrespect. It's almost hatred for your own fucking people. Like, okay, do a nigga hate me, really? Has the nigga hated the whole time, really? Let's get to it. Have you been hating the whole time behind doors like a hoe nigga? Is that what it really is? Because that's what I'm peeping with niggas I've known for years. They get on. It's always like this with you. I haven't heard this for 10 fucking 15 years. All of a sudden, it's always like this. Okay, bitch. Why don't you go douche your pussy out? What the fuck you talking about? It's always been like this. And it wasn't always like this for years, though, was it? Because I've always been this way. I've always had this feeling about sports. I've always had this feeling about everything. I've always had this feeling about politics. I've had this feeling like this for 20 fucking 30 years. So ain't nothing new here. Nothing new here. Same Carl from day one. But now it's a fucking problem. Fuck out of here. It's gonna stay a fucking problem. I'm gonna stay talking my shit because you're wrong. I'm right. Argue me down, but don't get in your pussy about it. Fucking ridiculous. Next segment of the goddamn show. Noodle segment. Noodle news. Up next, man. Let me pull up CNN. Really fucking bitch ass niggas acting stupid. Immature. Shut the fuck up. Crybaby ass nigga. Some bullshit. I don't know shit about shit, and I don't like you trying to talk to me about it to get it down. That means you're trying to hurt my feelings because you're trying to discuss things with me like a rational adult. Oh. It's calling you names. Nobody's calling you stupid. Nobody said you're wrong ever once, but the fact that I don't agree and co-sign your bullshit, like these hoe ass, like these bitches that ain't shit out here who love it when you co-sign they bullshit. Bitches that ain't shit love it when you co-sign they bullshit. Well, real niggas that is shit don't co-sign your bullshit. We don't do that. We don't do that. We don't co-sign your bullshit around here. If you're bullshitting, and I'm like, yo, you kind of bullshitting, like, yo, like Pete does, like, the fuck, and you want to get in your feelings? This is what's wrong with the world. That's why you get the same presidents and politicians every time. This is why motherfuckers has got homeless niggas moving to New York and Chicago, giving them hundreds of millions of dollars and asking for more money for the government. This is why Joe Biden is coming back asking for more money for Ukraine, like we still think we can win. This is why people are calling you anti-Semitic, because you don't like seeing dead babies in Palestine. Not because you being mean, but you're just like, hey, well, it's not kind of cool with that. Well, you're trying to attack me. You're anti-Semitic. Did you even see the babies get blown up? Were you there when the bombs hit? It's the same bullshit. It's the same play bullshitters run on you. When they can't argue the logic of the situation, they have to take it to some nonsense like, were you there? Well, were you fucking there in Afghanistan? Were you there when Jesus was born, but you believe in God, motherfucker? Wait, that real shit. They be going to church and praising God and don't talk. I mean, were you there when Jesus was born? Were you there when God wrote the commandments, motherfucker? Is that really an argument for anything? This is wrong with the world. Fuck this show for right now, because I'm sick of this shit with people. And that's not just him, that's everybody. Every last bit of 7.5 billion of y'all on this planet, 98.9% of y'all pull this bullshit. And I am sick of you. I am sick of your nonsense. I am sick of your chicanery, tomfoolery, and skullduggery. Your projection of your own inferiority, ignorance, lack of information, and lack of use of the intelligence that God, that you weren't even there to see, but you believe in, gave you. But I don't know what I'm talking about. When I use mine, I make it a point to try to make you better. And you don't want to be better. You like being worse. You like being higher. You like being just the way things. It's just the way it is. Bunch of economic chattel slaves. Making rich people richer while you getting poor. Because the money's there. But you won't say shit, you won't do shit because you're watching fucking football games and still don't see shit. You still don't. How you watch a 3-hour game and still don't know shit? The fuck? How the fuck you watch an entire sports game, an entire movie, and still don't know what happened? But I didn't. And I can tell you what happened and what it's about and where it came from and where it originated and what it's linked to 50 years to 100 years ago. That's what I tell you. But you don't even know what happened at the game you was at. Facts are wrong. Don't matter to them. But I think it. Any disagreement way I think it must be the fuck. And then they wonder why our president is like this. They wonder why Donald Trump won the goddamn presidency, no problem. Because you act just fucking like his stupid ass. Ignorant as fuck on the toilet making dumb tweets about shit you don't know shit about. And then when somebody say something to you, now you got to call them names. Now they the fucking problem. Now the motherfucker just trying to, hey, buddy, I know you said some cool shit, but I was analyzing it and did research, and based on history and how the game works and the people that actually win, this is what we're doing wrong. Oh, yo, that's what it is. You just trying to say I'm wrong for no reason. Okay, nigga. I just gave you 17 specific reasons why something happens, and you just told me I'm just doing it to be mean. I'm like, what are you, 3? What's wrong with this world? That's why the world is going to stay fucked up. That's why these meth heads is up there in Kensington living their fucking best life. That's why I got to die some motherfuckers when I go out to do comedy. That's why I'm motherfucking dealing with these whole ass bitches out here that got a fucking attitude problem. I'm dealing with these bitch ass niggas that ain't had no daddy and they feminized and shit. Well, I had a daddy. He was in the military. We spanked niggas. Pause. Right? But 80% of y'all telling me though. I'm the not fuck up nigga. I'm the nigga that done it right. I'm the nigga that can do all kind of wild shit and be okay and not go to jail and handle my business. But I'm the one you don't want to listen to. Who the fuck you listening to? Dumb niggas? Drug addicts? Motherfuckers walking around sick with cancer, C19, diabetes, all that shit and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? All that. You know what I mean? Like, is this what we running around and fucking doing? Nigga, you got me mad as a motherfucker.
No. Let's get this shit straight. You're not gonna be calling me all sorts of stupid or whatever the fuck word you was using. Carl, let's get this shit right, bro. You know I'm in the hood. You know I'm from the hood.
Don't know shit about football, and you don't show no
I do know. First of all, Mr. C, listen. Mr. C. First of all, listen. You've been rapping for 20 minutes. You've been rapping for 20 minutes. Let me talk. Let me talk. Because I will wait till you come back to Philly. Let me talk. Let me talk.
Get off.
Let me talk.
Get off the show and be mad. Call me on my phone tomorrow and talk to me like a man. Get off the show.
No, man. You call me when you in Philly, you bitch ass nigga. You fucking bitch. You're a bitch. Call me when you in Philly. You call me when you in Philly.
I'm talking my shit. Fuck out of here. Call me tomorrow and talk to me like I'm your fucking homie. Don't get on the fucking internet. Don't ask me about Volo 5 times when you got his Facebook and you never contact him. The nerve of you niggas. The nerve of you niggas. You fake niggas. I say anything I fucking want on my show. I run the show, my nigga. You don't. Make your own show if you want to say what you want. You're on my show. Matter of fact, you're off the show until you show some fucking respect for the God, nigga. Fuck you talking to. Segment over. We on to the next news segment, nigga. Dumbass niggas. Fuck up. Call me on my phone and talk to me like you know me for a decade, motherfucker. Get off this shit. Like the fucking kids. You want to get on the internet and show your ass? You want to twerk in the comment section? Is that next? You're going to be twerking in the comment section? Like the bitch, I'm twerking in the comment section. I'm on the internet talking shit. I'm back on the show. Maybe if you had some fucking respect, you wouldn't be going way off on my show. My show. Fuck is wrong with these bitch niggas? My show. Mine. Not yours. Never been. You hit a button and run your fucking mouth. How dare you? But this is so why niggas don't have shit. Why niggas have accepted the role they got in life. The whole world. 90% of 7.5 billion people just like that out there. On Twitter, scrolling, voting. I'm not going to vote. I'm not going to vote at all. Hey, why don't you vote for an independent? Why don't you vote for something? Nah, I'm not going to vote at all. Fuck that shit. Okay, fine. Oh, yeah. Why don't you go somewhere and get better? Nah, fuck that. Oh, my God. Jesus. Fuck. You can't do nothing. You can't save the unsavable. Be nice. They just disrespect you. The nicer you are, the more niggas disrespect you. If I was disrespectful from jump, niggas wouldn't say shit. Well, see, you be nice to niggas too long. Niggas get to feeling themselves. Like, it's me. It's me. It's not him. It's me. Nah, it's all me. I'm the one over here paying for shit and clicking shit and going here and doing this and doing that and jumping up here and passing up shows and passing up this and running from here and going there and coming up work and doing this and jumping up clothes and getting like setting up lights. But you don't expect none of that. I'm a nigga that can play ball better than you. Best nigga your boy Wink ever seen on the basketball court. He'll tell you if he was still here, best nigga he ever seen on his life on the basketball court looking at you. Best nigga that man ever seen on the basketball court in his life. Right here. But I tell you about basketball, you tell me I don't know shit. He never seen me play football. I'm good there too. But you know the nerve, just the audacity, the arrogance, the indoctrinating usurpancy of this disparity. I got to use every word in my SAT book right now to describe the sheer arrogance of disrespect that these humans lay to me. These fucking mortals. These immature psychos. It's just like Volo. You see me cuss Volo bitch ass out like this too. I don't know what's wrong with these niggas. All I do is be nice to these niggas. All I do is play God to these niggas. Give them a chance. Try to help them out. Try to motivate them. And that's how they talk to you. And you remember that, anybody that's watching it. Don't waste your fucking time trying to fix your fucked up friends and family and cousins and people you meet. They don't want it. Matter of fact, they're going to turn on you. Make you the bad guy. I'm the bad guy. Like Jesus is the bad guy. That's why they nailed a nigga to the cross. That's how they do you. And you remember that. Just like Puff Daddy, I bet you he feel that way with his pervert ass. But that's what they do. You be nice to niggas. You show them love. You spread love. You nothing but righteous 100 all the time. But when you tell them something they disagree with, all of a sudden you're not that 100 nigga no more. All of a sudden you're not that honest nigga they known for 20 years. All of a sudden you're not the most dependable nigga they ever met in their life. No. I'm just a hating ass nigga trying to hurt your feelings. And then when I get mad about it, again, I'm the fucking bad guy. It's absurd. Absurd. I'm getting on to my news segment. I'm furious. I'm about to talk some shit about these news stories on this Noodle News segment. Let me load this bitch. I'm about to talk. I just got a copyright strike too. By the way, you motherfuckers that copyright strike me for that AI. I did that AI 11 things that motherfucking will kill AI jobs. Motherfucker copyright strike me. They took the video down. I just got the notification 2 days ago. I gotta fill out all this shit like I'm a lawyer. Like, yo, hold the fuck up. I fear you all my shit. But see, another example. You be nice to YouTube. These YouTube niggas, you be nice to them, and then they gonna copyright strike you, pull your shit down for no reason. You the bad guy. I'm the bad guy to YouTube. I fair use the fuck out of my shit. I got logos and shit. I stop it, I pause it, I change the screen. I'm running my mouth all over the shit. Not fair use. But that's how niggas do you. See? It's everywhere. It's not just here in sports. It's not just in politics. It's not just in relationship or friendship or family. It's not just on YouTube. It's not just in music. It's everywhere. You be nice to motherfuckers in any aspect of your life. You can expect non-stop disrespect. Every chance they get, they're going to try to flex on you, lean on you, and pop their pussy on you. Just be twerking on you. Every chance they get. Just because you're nice, because you're a good person, you do your best, you're 100 all the time. That's your problem for analyzing shit and breaking down, trying to enlighten niggas to the actual facts and reality. Didn't call nobody names, didn't say, nah. I was just telling you what it is. But, the argument is, were you there to see Jesus nailed to the cross, Carl? Well, how could you love God? Oh, whoa, were you there when Hitler put the Jews in the J-Rose in the gas chamber? Because you can't comment on that. You weren't there. You didn't see it. They use this argument all over the world on many levels. This is beyond my issue with my friend. This is a large planetary issue with humans in general on all topics. And I am sick of you mortals. And you're sensitive, disrespectful, unappreciative ways when all you've been handed is love. And this is, I know how God feels. You put his hand out, y'all slap the shit. Fuck you, God. Go be a Satanist. I'm gonna be a Buddhist. Fuck you, God. I'm gonna get so. Like, if God was there, that's what niggas do to him. Be nice, you didn't get number love. Fuck you, God, nigga. Get your hand away from me. Stop offering me shit. You trying to make me feel bad. Like, I heard somebody talking about rap music. You ever heard Lupe Fiasco, Kendrick Lamar? So I'm talking about conscious rap music versus trap garbage, right? And you know what they said? Well, I don't like Kendrick Lamar and them because they too judgmental. Jay Prince and all the conscious guys, they're too judgmental. They be preaching in their song. So the conscious rappers is positive. It's about something. According to the dumb, ignorant fucks that listen to them, they're disrespecting them and making them look down on them and tearing them down by preaching all this conscious stuff in their life. But the nigga calling you a hoe and a bitch and talking about Papa and Molly, he's your fucking friend. These people are insane. They are insane. The Pop and Molly Future guy is your friend. But J. Cole is a judgmental, jealous hater. Rick Ross putting Molly's in the J. Whoops, you don't know it. That's your boy. Meek Mill pulling switches to 175 shots. But you complain about people dying every week. But that's your boy. But D1, he's like, hey guys, well, you got a lot of money. Why don't you stop right? Oh, he's a bitch nigga hater though. Y'all got the world really fucked up, America. And not only America, every country out there that sees this goddamn, but y'all got the world really fucked up. You better stop disrespecting good people that treat you righteously. Go fuck with people that treat you like shit. Go run your mouth and pop back to niggas that treat you bad and disrespect you. Don't pop back at niggas that's nice to you. Don't pop back at niggas that show you love. Listen to them. Fuck is wrong with you? Ridiculous. Fucking motherfucker. That shit got me so fucking heated, my nigga. And like, I be trying to keep myself calm and being nice and smiling and joking with the colors. Ha ha ha, Carl, having fun. But underneath all that is what you just saw. And I tame that. Every time you say some fucking stupid shit to me, I let you pass. And they don't appreciate it. They just come in shaking their ass some more. Like disrespectful dogs and children. Let them shit on your floor. They just keep shitting on your floor. You're like, hey, man, come on. Stop shitting on my floor. Well, he was nice about it, so I'm going to just shit on his floor again. All right, fuck. Then if I beat him, why you beat me? Why you hit me? You abusive. You being mean. I was like, well, you shit on my floor 17 times, and I tried to be nice to you about it. And now I'm like, hey, maybe I should be more aggressive because maybe that's what this person will respond to. And then I don't know, now I'm the bully. I'm the mean guy. I'm the mean bad guy. I'm the abuser. I'm the guy that, my cousin said I'm the kind of guy that would one day take his wife out. I've never hit a woman, hurt a woman, or anything in my life. Never started a fight. Never been in jail. But these weak niggas project their evilness on you. Instead of looking in the fucking mirror and eating that shit like a fucking man or a goddamn woman. All right. Now we're in the news segment. Oh, man. Woo. Get this CNN credit up here. CNN don't never hit me up. I be doing CNN don't never hit me with the fair use slaves. But these other whole niggas, just like the whole nigga that just sent me the copyright strike, I ain't never even been in this motherfucking channel. I gave him credit. I subscribed to his shit. I stopped the video. I did the whole fair use thing. You know, motherfucker still sent some shit in. It's happening everywhere, everybody. Not just with your friends, not just with your family. It's happening in sports. It's happening on TV. It's happening in politics. It's happening in medicine. Everywhere. Education. The prison complex. It's happening everywhere. That rant I just went on was for the whole planet. Because you are all exuding this ignorance. News segment. The fucking nerve. I got a fucking attitude problem. I tell you, let me get some music in the background because I got a fucking attitude problem right now. Don't talk about it. Ain't nothing to fucking talk about. Because when I try to talk to you, you can't talk. Now you want to argue. You can't even hold a decent conversation on the fucking internet, let alone have an argument on the internet. You can't even listen when we're talking about sports and I'm trying to break down why the Eagles are having problems. That means you're wrong. So you're right 100% of the time. So every time you say some dumb shit out your mouth, you're right. Crazy. It's crazy to me, dog. Crazy. Oh, the internet's tripping. Internet's acting stupid. Technology is tripping. It's definitely this page. All right, what I'm gonna have to do is okay. That's cool. It's balanced out. Anyway, back to the stories. Okay, we're gonna go with the small news window to keep my fair use stuff under control. Being that they gave me a stupid strike, and I'm gonna challenge that strike. But usually, you just hit the button. They deny my manual, so now I gotta go in and fill out all this stuff. YouTube, boy. YouTube. I'll tell you. Oh, fucking hate it, man. I mean, hit it, nigga. Hit it! All right, let's see what other dumb motherfuckers out here running around the country creating fucking havoc, probably being assholes. Who we got here? FBI chief in Indiana following explosives. Oh, shit. All right, so I guess this is for your conspiracy brothers. It says FBI chief in India following explosive to the U.S. assassination plot indictment. So, for example, the FBI is backtracking somebody trying to take somebody out in India. If you don't know, India is the new America. We're outsourcing all our jobs. The company I work for hires several people, have brought them here, and have people there working for us as we speak. When America falls because of all this ignorance you motherfuckers have going on in you, because you don't want to listen to real niggas, you want to listen to dumb niggas. Once America falls in the next 20 years and you have to eat your neighbor, all the rich people are going to go to India. And they're going to, these are the new black guys on the screen. This is the new black guy right here. You guys are done. This is going to be the new black guy in India. And basically, this guy's probably trying to do something good. And jerks like, assholes in America who don't want to listen, they want him dead because he's probably speaking the truth. So the FBI is tracking guys that are trying to stop his assassination. Now, on the other hand, if the United States is supporting him, he might be completely evil and may need to go. Either way, one of these two groups is an ignorant asshole. And that's the point. What we got going on here? Let's see what it says. India this week tripped in and strengthening security for cooperation. Blah, blah, blah. Yo, anybody in India, you better take stories like this as a warning. America is coming. And don't think it just is money and Beyonce. The meth, the drugs, the crime, the guns are coming with it. Be careful what you ask for. Ignorant America will come to your door. So we got gigantic skull of what the fuck is this shit? Gigantic skull of prehistoric sea monster found on England's Jurassic coast. Ooh, you know what? Let me put up my fair use thing before I start, in case I play any videos. Show CNN they respect. Holy shit. Look how big that bitch is. All right, that's just pretty fucking big. Let's see what this shit says. The remarkably well-preserved skull of gigantic plesiosaur. Oh, that's the... Okay, so if you guys don't know, because see, this is what my friends hate about me. I'm very smart, and I know a lot of shit. So if you ask anybody that I hang out with or you see me with on these shows, or anybody I know, if you ask them what a plesiosaur is, none of them know what that shit is, right? I know what it is. It's basically an alligator whale. So it's got like a whale body that's kind of like a seal with fins on all four of them, right? But it's got a head like an alligator. That's what a plesiosaur is. Okay? See, I'm very, very smart. People hate this fucking shit that I know shit, and I have great critical thinking skills. And I'm well spoken. They hate this fucking shit, right? It makes them feel like they're fucked up, so I'm a bad person, right? But see, if you don't know what a plesiosaur is, don't argue with me about sports. That's my logic, right? A prehistoric sea monster that's discovered in the beach in a county of the Dorset. You see how it looks like an alligator head? By the way, because I know what a plesiosaur looks like. Because I know what it is. I've known what it was since I was 5 years old. Anyway, but don't listen to me. I don't know shit. When you know shit, I don't know shit. I'm like, it just blows my mind how they can look at you and know that you can do it, you studied it, and you're still wrong and they're right. The fuck is wrong with the world? The fuck is wrong with the world? The fuck is wrong with the world, man? Motherfuckers wonder why I live out here. You feel like sitting around going in circles with dumb niggas for hours who don't want to listen or learn anything. But also don't study or do any research. It's like the craziest shit. You don't do any research, so I bring it to you and you don't even want to take it. This shit is crazy. Every time I think about it, it just drives me crazy. What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm so heated. I'm so sick of human beings, man. I'm so fucking sick of human beings and their disrespectful nature. So sick of them. They're so arrogant and so overconfident. They're all fucking floating off the ground like they're fucking gold or something. Like, chill. You're not all that. And that's the difference. I know I'm not all that. I know I don't know everything. So I'm constantly seeking knowledge. I'm constantly looking for more. They already think they know all that since they was 14. They ain't learned shit since. And they've been telling you the same shit that they done known since they was fucking little kids. And they speaking on that shit like it's law. Like that shit is law. And fact is, you ain't a grown up until you realize that everything you ever learned is bullshit. I learned that 15 years ago. I figured out that everything my family and friends ever taught me and learned, all bullshit. It's all bullshit. The politics, the voting, relationships, how all of it's done, all of it, all this, all bullshit. And people hate it when you give them the red pill and you let them know that, no, your steak is not a steak, my nigga. It's nothing but computer code. Don't tell me it's computer code. It's a steak. It's a steak. Like, no, it's computer code. I can see it. Look at it. Here it is. Here's the computer code. Let's do it. They still get mad at you. I don't get it. And that's like this motherfucker right here. Now, they done found a great fucking animal, 150 million years old. Now, if people are very religious, they think the world is 6,000 years old. 150 million year old skull. But there are people that are grown, that have children, that pay bills, that think based on the Bible that the earth is only 6,000 years old. This kind of shit I'm dealing with in the world when I talk to people. But you tell them, you're the bad guy. Nonsense. 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 Anyway, Jurassic sea monster found for all those. And here it is. Now, we haven't seen the picture of it, but I told you guys what it was going to look like. It looks like an alligator whale. You see the picture? Smart people. Check out the Plesiosaurus. It's a badass animal. It's about the size of like 15 buses. It's huge. Anyway, that's not really a noodle story, but a great example of things that people don't know shit about that I do. What else we got going on here? And Trump. Listen. All right, Donald Trump. A special counsel goes directly to Supreme Court to resolve whether Trump has immunity to prosecution. Oh, we got to hear this. You already got my CNN fair use up? Yes. All right, let's play that shit.
We the lazy declare that we will recline when we feel inclined. And yes, we feel inclined.
We answered our kids' questions all day. It's our time to prioritize, no priorities.
Why?
Because
we put in back-to-back doubles. So now we'll be putting in extra OT
right here.
We've checked off our to-do list.
Now we're checking off our to-don't list.
We the lazy are taking back lazy.
By getting comfy on our Lazy Boy furniture.
Lazy Boy, long live the lazy.
This is huge. This is the first time the special counsel is going right to the Supreme Court, and he is asking them to decide the question of whether former President Trump is immune from criminal prosecution. Now, this is a question that Trump has been litigating. He lost at the district court level. He said he intended to appeal, but usually an appeal would at least first go to the Court of Appeals, and then, depending on what happens there, possibly go to the Supreme Court. But the special counsel here is saying, no, just you guys take this up now. Because yes, this is an interesting constitutional question, but the special counsel is mindful of the calendar. This is all about timing. So here the special counsel is saying, look, we need you to decide this now so that this case can go on as planned in March. In fact, they're also saying that, look, even if you don't want to take this question up, if you don't want to skip the Court of Appeals, can you at least tell the Court of Appeals to do this quickly? Because Dana, if a question like this goes through the normal channels, it can take months, possibly well over a year to decide this, which could push that trial until after the election.
We the lazy declare that we will recline when we feel inclined. And yes, we feel inclined.
We answered our kids.
All right, so they're doing some bullshit special counsel. So this is it's like it's everything. I told you guys, it's in everything. So this Trump thing, right? Now, you guys remember when it first started, a lot of people that are very liberal, that really like the Democrats, they're like, oh my God, Trump's going to jail. We're going to lock him up. I told people the first day, I don't care how many charges he gets, how many indictments he gets. He's rich. He's old, and he's Caucasian, and he sounds like a mobster Italian. He is not going to jail. He is not getting busted, and he's going to run for president, no problem. And you wouldn't, I mean, people just call me stupid, tell me I don't know what I'm talking about, but then time and time again, I'm proven right. I have been arguing about that sports thing since the Super Bowl. And every big game we lose, I point it out. And they think because we won games without doing it, that means it's okay. No, you stupid fuck. That means we got away with bullshit. And this is the same with this Trump thing. People think because they've gotten other people locked up by throwing a bunch of charges at them that now Trump is guaranteed fucked. No, it's not. You just got lucky those other times. A gangster like him knows how to handle cases in courts and crimes and things like that. He's not going to jail. He's going to run for president, and he's going to be the president. People that yelled at me about the Israel-Palestine thing, look at you now. 5,000 people gone. 40% of them children, most of them women. And Ukraine war, did you know that 500,000 Ukrainians have been hurt or injured or taken out in this war? 500,000. 500,000. You know how people talk to me when this first started and I told them it was BS? And they, I'm stupid and I don't know anything about politics. I mean, it just gets so disrespectful. But look at you now. This is my life. I am right pretty much all the time, if not all the time. Only thing I have not figured out in life is how to be a scumbag capitalist pig. And it's only because I'm nice to people. If I didn't like people and I treated people bad, I'd be rich. But they don't get that. Instead, they'll be sitting there as broke as you are, looking at you like you're a piece of shit. Like, you're sitting right next to me. Maybe you want to chill that disrespect. But they don't. And that's the same thing with this Trump stuff. You better chill your disrespect on Donald Trump. He's a G. I don't care how stupid you think he is, how much better than him you think you are. He's winning. Respect the shit. Shout out Donald Trump. And I ain't voting for him. He's a stupid fuck. I'm an independent. I don't vote for the Republicans or the Democrats. I vote for the Green Party, Libertarians. I write people in and I vote for independents. And yeah, I run myself, but I don't think I've represented myself well as a political candidate. So. But that's that. What else we got going on here in the news segment? Well done, Gramps. Whale seen in video. Blah, blah. Special counsel. Nobody cares. See what? Wow. I forgot. So I totally forgot about this, that they actually banned baby deletions in America, and it's only legal in certain states. Now, I'm split on this issue, right? Because on one hand, you want people to have the opportunity to use medical science to their advantage. If a woman gets pregnant by the wrong person, maybe it's going to ruin her life. Maybe she's going to cause trouble. Maybe she just doesn't want it. And maybe, yes, she was irresponsible. I think she should have the opportunity. But on the opposite hand, I also believe in something that is called states' rights. And basically, in America, you have national laws and then you have state laws, where every state sometimes has different laws, like cannabis, right? Certain states it's medical, certain states it's 100% legal, in other states it's totally illegal still to this day, and they'll put you in jail for the next 70 years over. You'll never get out. That's what it's like with this baby deletion scenario, right? I don't think it's going to change. We noticed that they rolled back affirmative action because the Asian kids wanted it. Abortion has been rolled back. I think America has gone too far with liberalism, and now people are reacting in the opposite direction. It's kind of like sports. You play one way, the game changes. You got to go back to what's traditional. Don't go with the new fad, because it's going to go away. That's how it works. What other stories you got? Let me tell you something. This Rudy Giuliani is a dirty, dirty mofo. Now, I'm sure his family likes him. I'm sure he's a nice guy. You probably would love to go out and have drinks. And that's another thing I think a lot of people don't understand about politicians and people that you like, oh, I hate that guy. He's the worst person. I hate Steve O'Bannon, or I hate Mr. Bruce, something McCarthy, or whatever, right? But I'm gonna tell you guys, I hate George Bush. I hate Obama. I hate Biden. I hate Kamala Harris. Let me tell you guys something. Even though we criticize them for their politics, their economic moves, total evil, right? I will tell you this 100%. You would love to hang out with these people. They're fun to be around. They're very personable, very sociable, and they're very good at acclimating themselves to other people. That's why they're successful at what they do. So remember that when you analyze stuff. So Rudy Giuliani's pulling some more illegal crap. He already covered up 9/11. What else you gonna do, right? Oh, shout out to Jimmy Dore, recently releasing a new video that confirmed yet again that Building 7 appears to have been demolished, and it was not on fire and damaged enough to collapse a whole building from debris from the towers. So I really wish you guys would look back into building number 7 and get some actual facts. Now, you're going to point out the facts to people who believe something else because they don't like Muslims. So what they're going to tell you is, were you there on 9/11? Were you there the day? Now, actually, I saw the second plane hit live on TV. I kind of was there. I actually kind of did see it. But no, you were watching on TV. You weren't there. You didn't see the first plane. You only saw the second plane hit live. Like, they'll just keep moving the goalposts. Instead of just saying, hey, let's deal with the facts of what happened in Building 7. No. Let's keep moving the goalposts of why I need to discredit you rather than listen to you. It's America. It's a crazy thing. It's a crazy, crazy thing. We got a half an hour. So I'm going to call that my news segment. And we're going to finish up. I'm going to play a video for 5 minutes. Then we're going to come back. And I'm going to go over Charleston White. If you guys don't know, Charleston White is a fraud comedian, right? He talks a lot of shit. He calls people names. The typical idiot American thinks he's funny. Oh, he's a comedian. He is funny. He's funnier than you. No, he's not a comedian. He's a dumb fuck, and so are you, right? If you think he's funny. So this guy was on stage talking shit. Now, as a comedian, if somebody talks trash to you, you don't immediately just go at them. You try to make it funny. You try to spin it off a joke. You try to make other jokes, and you try to make a kind of joke that embarrasses them but doesn't disrespect. Charleston White flat out disrespects the guy, right? Clowns him about his Laker jokes. He calls him names, flashes money in his face. And then the guy walks in and just says, like, yo, chill, chill, chill. Man, I hit you with it. And then Charleston White just picks up a fire pot and hits the guy in the head with it. So we're going to come back and review that video. Hopefully they don't copyright strike me. I'm really good at fair use. I'm pissed about that copyright strike. Gotta repeat. I'm gonna fill that out tomorrow. I'm getting that overturned. God damn it. That's some bullshit. But I'm gonna take a 4-minute break, get me some liquids because my voice is dry from all that ranting and screaming and madness because I was pissed. And reading the stories, and then we're gonna come back and finish up with Charleston White and call it that. So let's see what we got. You know what? 3 minutes. We'll find a comedy video. Oh man. Oh, can't play none of that. Fair use stuff. Chris Paul is hurt. Okay. Is this on the screen? Okay. You guys probably can't see. I got to make this bigger. In the middle here, you can see Chris Paul limping. I can't stand Chris Paul. Chris Paul is a good player, but he's a selfish player, and he's always hurt when it matters because he pushes himself so hard to try to be the man and scoring all the points. He overdoes it, and he always hurts himself. And now that he's older, now the injuries are compounded where he's pretty much useless. So that's that. And Steph Curry, way more athletic and running around than him, but who's the one limping around? Who's the one standing there like, oh, what? So you heard, dog? So that's that. Anyway, let me play some quick video. I can't play anything else because anything else is fair use. So I gotta play something we own. Skip bags. Video. Can't play that. Ryan Lochte.
All right, Mr. Lochte, you know why you're being interrogated here today?
Oh, yeah, because we're filming another commercial?
No, we're not. You're here because of what happened at the gas station the other night. You said you were held at gunpoint?
Yeah, for sure. That 100% happened.
Okay, tell us more.
We were out there, we were helping a bunch of kids draw stuff on the sidewalk, and it was raining thunder, and the guy pulled a gun to my head, and I was like, whatever, because I'm super chillax like that. And then the gun started shooting crocodiles and bullets. There were bullets there too. And I was like, oh, and they missed me. And then I got out there and I won a bunch of gold medals.
Yeah, those are all lies.
Yeah.
Why don't you start by telling us who you were with?
I was with Michael Phelps' son, Boomer.
His 3-month-old?
Katie Ledecky's world records. And that fat catcher kid from The Sandlot. Dun, 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 dun.
Ryan, if you lie to us, it's only going to make things worse.
Oh, don't worry. I've never lied down in my entire life.
All right, look, we don't want any trouble. Just tell us what happened and we'll let you go.
All right. Me and 3 buddies, we went out.
Okay, why?
We heard there was a dead body and we wanted to check it out.
All right, good. Who was with you?
River Phoenix, Corey Feldman, and the fat kid from The Catcher in the Rye.
Okay, that's the plot from Stand By Me and a book. And that's not the same fat kid. That's a fat Jerry O'Connell.
That me. I want some water.
Now talk.
Are you kidding me? What? I can't swim in this. Oh, maybe I can.
I want you to watch this surveillance video. Now that's clearly you and the other 3 swimmers breaking down that bathroom door.
Oh no, that's not me.
What do you mean? No one else on earth has hair that hideous. That's Ryan Lochte. You're Ryan Lochte.
I'm Ryan Lochte, son boomer.
Please, Ryan. Just tell us the truth and we can all go home.
I wasn't robbed. Is that what you want to hear?
Yes.
I don't know that song. I know California Girls by Katy Perry. California
Get this
girls are
asshole
up in
out of
Canada,
here.
Singing a dance and dancing a Buick.
Breathe.
Ryan.
Stop holding your breath.
How long was that one?
8 seconds.
Wow.
All right, fellas, we need to get this pool dug out by 3 p.m., so no slacking like usual, you hear?
No problem, Rick. We're on it.
All right.
Hey, is it true that we're digging on an ancient burial ground?
Yeah, I think Brad's right. I think this is an ancient Tokioli tribe's ground.
Look, I don't care what we're digging. I would dig up my own grandmother if I got paid for it, you hear? We two get down there and dig. You know, I hate smoke. It's the absolute worst. Jesus Christ. How's it going, morons? Hey, it's going good, Rick. Thanks, man.
Yeah. He's a nice dude. Yeah. Sky, whoa, I think I found something.
Oh.
Whoa, like an old-ass pipe.
Whoa. Hey, there's still some green in there.
Do you think we should... Okay.
Ahoy there! You've awakened the great Genie Bunyan, and I'm here to grant you 3 wishes.
A haunted genie?
It's awesome.
Now, isn't it crazy that I came through that pipe, through both your lungs, and now I'm floating?
Oh, dude, you got your mind blow juice on my
I'm
hat.
sorry.
I know, crazy, right? So what's your first wish, my masters?
This is you, man. This is you.
Okay. Genie, we're tired. We'd like a 10-minute break.
You shall have that, as you wish, my masters.
All right.
You wasted one of your wishes on a damn 10-minute break? Why didn't you ask for $1 billion? You would have never had to work again.
Oh. Yeah. Thanks for looking out, Rick. Man, you're smart.
I've granted your first wish. Now, what shall the second be?
Well, Genie, got some suds, and we're a little hungry. So for our second wish, we wish for a 6-inch, 12-inch meatball sub.
Nice save.
Thanks, man. Yeah.
Your wish is my command.
Will you just shut the fuck up? You just wasted 2 wishes on complete bullshit.
Oh, you know what, Rick? Why don't you take a hit off of it, and then you can have 3 wishes of your own.
Oh, nice, man. Share it.
Are you idiots not even going to use your 3rd wish? You guys are dumber than I thought.
Oh my God, we had a whole nother wish. Dude, for always looking out for us, we wish that Rick never has to breathe in smoke again.
Your 3rd wish.
Because you hate smoke,
No.
Rick.
I need smoke to make my own wishes.
I don't think it's working. Right?
Peace,
I don't
bitches.
think it works like that, Rick.
Rick, man, we gotta get back to work.
Yeah, it's been 10 minutes.
Yeah, and we gotta get this pool done by 3. So we can't slack.
That's
Our
right.
own rules.
Yup.
And take your pants off, man. Stay a while.
Yeah, dude.
Oh shit! Yes! Yes! Hey, shit is definitely popping off now. This calls for a celebration. Random friend, order some pizza.
Wait a minute. You know, every time we order, it take like 2 hours, yo.
Yeah, man, you right. Au contraire, we can just get my white guy.
What white guy?
No. My white guy.
Hey guys. All right, what's the situation?
White guy. We need to get some pizzas over here, but we need it here in white people time.
No problem. How's it going? Yeah, we're gonna need 3 medium pizzas over here. If you can do that for us. Hey buddy, how you doing, man? Hey, hashtag White Lives Matter. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you think you get 3 pizzas over here for us? Hey man, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. All right, 15 minutes and they're on the house.
The white guy does it every time.
Oh, wait. Tell me more.
1-800-WHITE-GUY assists in talking to white girls who don't date black guys yet, seating at restaurants, acquiring loans, buying condoms, run-ins with the police, moments of sympathy, hitchhiking, finding the remote, even the cure for AIDS. Just ask Charlie Sheen. That's right, 1-800-WHITE-GUY. White privilege for everyone. And he doesn't sleep. He runs off of pure white power.
Terror in the streets of Paris. Police officers gunned down in cold blood. Journalists
This is nonsense. I can't stand this any longer. Look at you, peasant of a woman.
Explain yourself, young
We
man.
should be out there, mother. You have sheltered us from this world for too long. It is time for this world to be sheltered from us.
Maybe we should just save the world on another week.
No. You can kill that, Norris, because I'm ready. Fuck it. My get-up's tailored, my character flaws are flexed, and wait till you guys hear my many catchphrases.
That's the team spirit, Tri-Fi. It's settled. We leave for our mission at once.
Yeah.
Fuck
you, Mom! Fuck you!
Meet back here in 10 minutes. In the daytime, I'm known simply as Kelso Cunningham, mild-mannered, trust-fund genius. But come night, I become Earth's most powerful creature with my hands of lightning. That's right. My paws can reach the voltage of 4 AAA batteries at certain altitudes. I guess you can say I light it up. Duracell!
Oh, hey, it's Max. You think they're cute, cuddly, sometimes ferocious, but do you know what they're saying? Well, guess what? I do, bitch. I guess you could call me the cat's meow. Or, Max. Some would say I'm Trevor, the one with attitude. Daddy issues. But come sunset, I become the Earth's most powerful resource. That's right. Every ounce of strength that I flex turns me into the human Wi-Fi. Don't worry, ladies. You'll catch my signals. Wi-Fi!
Hasn't everyone wanted to be a Mexican wrestler? Boom! How about I'm black?
Now I can hit that ball I can hit that ass. Wild child.
Fuck, that took like an hour.
Sorry, dear Cal. From both of us.
Don't worry. You'll see our glory before you see us next.
You boys really think you're ready?
Oh, we know we're ready. We're off to some small, poor country. Let's go!
Hey, wait. None of us can drive.
I already requested an Uber.
Good work, drive-by.
What kind of vehicle?
Hopefully, Chevrolet Suburban. Last time we had a Tesla, it was pretty cramped.
It's all going on Mom's card anyway.
Oh, the Suburban.
Boys, bad guys out there today are firing off like 1,000 rounds a second. That means you're fucked.
If we die, we shall die together.
Hold on. 1 sec. I like you a lot. And I want tonight to be special. It's kind of for the first time. I really want the mood to be perfect. So do you mind if I light a couple candles?
Sure.
Okay, cool. I light them for almost everything. Like, there's no occasion where a candle isn't appropriate. There we go. What do you think?
I think it's great. It's really nice.
Okay, so you're just humoring me. It's not quite right, so just give me 1 second. I'm just gonna do a couple more, okay? It's gonna be awesome when it's done. Like, you will never believe like candles can make things this romantic, but it's going to. It's going to. Trust me. 1 sec. 1 sec. It's all gonna be worth it, I swear. This is cool.
Donnez-moi une suite au Ritz, je n'en veux pas. Des bijoux de chez Chanel, je n'en veux pas. Donnez-moi une limousine, j'en ferai quoi? Offrez-moi du personnel, j'en ferai quoi? Châtel, ce n'est pas pour moi. Offrez-moi la tour Eiffel, j'en ferai quoi?
She just keeps lighting lamps.
Are you seeing this? Oh, that's awesome. Looks like fireflies, right? Oh, maybe you get a load of this tile. You're gonna love it.
What are you doing in my room? Psycho.
Cliché, bienvenue dans ma réalité.
Gotta run to the store real quick for some candles.
J'en ai marre de bonnes manières, c'est trop pour moi. Moi je mange avec les mains et je suis comme ça. Je parle fort et je suis France, excusez-moi. Fini l'hypocrisie, moi, je me casse là. J'en ai marre des lampes de bois. Regardez-moi, de toute manière, je vous en veux pas. Et je suis comme ça.
All right, I think we're finally set. Oh! Oh! God, you look like shit now! Oh, fuck! I promise you, Sarah, I will never leave you. Okay, I gotta go, sweetheart. All right, we'll talk soon.
All right, we back to finish this bad boy up with the noodle of the week, Mr. Charleston White. There's a couple of our skit comedy videos where I chill myself the fuck down, get my temperature back to normal. Out this joint, scaring my neighbors and shit. I was dropping it, nigga. I let that shit fly. That was real shit too. That was a 100. So sick of it. So sick of it. All right, let's get this up. So Charleston White recently, if you haven't heard yet, Charleston White recently was attacked on stage at a show. So we're gonna look that up. I'm gonna try to find someone who doesn't, who possibly won't fair use strike me here. I'm gonna go with you know what? I think Kwame Brown might be a good one. Let me see here. White attacked. Nah. I'm trying to look for somebody I fuck with. That's just calling me talking shit. I think Forgotten Kings is usually cool about it. I think Forgotten Kings is usually cool.
God damn.
All right. I think Forgotten Kings will be cool about it. Let me give him his credit. Show his respect. Shout out to Forgotten Kings. Another great classic YouTube video on him over here. I'm gonna give him his fair use. Especially since YouTube is tripping. They always making me fight my damn strike some old bullshit channel. I ain't nobody. As you can see that the people even on my show feel that way. Yeah, nigga ain't shit. Fuck him. Right. That's how it is. That's how it is. That's how it is. No respect. Open neck, no respect. Let's see what my man had forgotten. I'm not even subscribed to him on this channel. Subscribe to Content Reason on my Cat Poop Crazy. Make sure you hit like when you always come to his channels and things like that too. Let's make this bigger. And let me move this up a little bit and see when it gets to the actual video. Okay, so the video jumps off right from the beginning. So let's see what we got going on here. Just to increase fair uses, I'm going to add the StreamYards overlay off. No, I'm going to add the Noodle Free Mondays logo. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. That works. I like that. That's good for fair use. Let's see what we got.
Somebody check on Charleston White. For those who may not know, early this morning, a viral video made its way on social media showing Charleston White performing at his comedy show, talking trash with the crowd, when one of the individuals attending his comedy show decided to test Charleston White's gangster. That's right, y'all. Y'all heard me correctly. Somebody in the crowd decided to test Charleston White's gangster.
So just to give like a play-by-play, right? So initially, he's on stage right here doing his joke, but I guess the guy was heckling him. So he's like, man, nigga, you ain't funny. Blah, blah, blah. You ain't funny, motherfucker. I don't even know why I paid my money to come up in this bitch. Mob ties, nigga. You ain't fucking with us, right? And he was talking all that kind of, hood stuff, right? You know how these niggas get. And then Charleston White's like, man, shut up. I already got paid tonight. So if you can see in his hands, I don't know if you can see my mouse, but in his hand is $10,000. So he's like, man, I already got paid, man. Fuck you. You the nigga that paid me. So Charleston White proceeds to talking shit, walking back and forth, and the guy's yelling. So the guy finally walks up to the front of the stage. Charleston White approaches him, talking shit. So I'm going to play right here.
To test Charleston White's gangster.
So
listen,
so
it
Charleston
was
White
left
picks up a
immediately.
firefly. Like
I said, video shows a mob of people jumping on stage after Charleston, as you can see here, hit my man in the head with some flowers, man. Like I said, Charleston is wild. He's full of antics. You never know.
Now let me tell you guys something. No. Then he hits the guy with a microphone as the guy tries to climb on stage after he hit him. Now let me break this down for you ignorant motherfuckers, right? Charleston White just committed assault and battery on camera. Unless maybe this is all fake. Because nowadays all these niggas do these fake little things where they fake drama. Like some people didn't believe Hassan Campbell got shot. So this might be fake. So if it is fake, nobody will press charges or do anything. But if this is real, the police department in Texas, if they see this video, they could, in theory, charge Charleston White with assault, because first he said, I'll hit you with this flower pot. Just by threatening to hit him with a flower pot, that's assault. Once he actually slammed it on him, that was battery. Now he's about to hit him with a microphone, as you can see him cocking and swinging it. That's the second count of battery. So now he has 1 count of assault, 2 counts of battery, and if you see later in the video, he's going to go back to the corner and pick up a chair. He doesn't really get a swing off, but that is possibly a 2nd count of assault. So actually, correct it, because he already had the mic, so that's not an assault. But by picking up the flower pot, picking up the chair, that would be 2 counts of assault, and striking him with the flower pot, and if he actually got a strike off with it, 2 counts of battery. And he hit the guy with the mic, a 3rd count. So 2 counts of assault, 3 counts of battery is what we're watching. If you have a brain and know anything about the law, which I'm sure if I had some hosts on the show, they'd be arguing with me about how I'm wrong. And
oh, he get raised
because of hating and not stating facts.
He do, but he got outnumbered, man. Y'all check out this clip. Y'all.
Well, this guy doesn't have it really good because he doesn't show it. We got to get a better one. And let's see if he shows the other angles. He might show the other angles. Let me
know. What's your thoughts on Charleston White?
Let me let it play a little bit.
Getting jumped on stage at his comedy show. God damn. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. But that's all I got for y'all today. My name is Rip. Till next time. Peace.
Mask out. Talk right. Oh, wait, here we go. Okay, so here's the actual audio. So now you can actually hear it. So check out here. Listen to the audio. And this is going to back up what I was talking about.
I already got the back end. I already got the back end. I don't give a damn about getting booed, nigga. I done already got paid. You paid to see me, nigga. You paid to see me. Lakers, chairs, and wine ass, nigga. Pull out some money, though. Pull out some money, though. Pull out some money, though, nigga. Bitch ass, nigga. Pull out some money. Pull up. I'll hit you on your goddamn head, nigga. Pull out some money, nigga. I'll hit you on your goddamn head. Pussy ass, nigga. Hit you on your goddamn head. Pussy ass, nigga.
Look at the tackle. Oh, the tackle. Oh, you know why the tackle was quick. Old boy came around and like he was Khalil Mack in the 4th quarter. Let's look at that again. So you got to hear, right? Let's back this shit up. Let's back it up. Let's have some fun. So Charleston White. So we arguing with the guy. He's smacking with the flower pot, right? So after he threatened him, he's like, I'm gonna hit you with this flower pot, nigga. Then bye, he's smacking with this shit. Then he back up a little bit. And the guy's like, fuck that. I'm getting on the stage. You can see him in the picture. I'm getting on the stage. I'm about to whoop this. So he starts climbing up. Charleston White hits him with the microphone on the way up. So this is where he's cocking the microphone. Boop, boop, which you can see in the picture right here. He smacks him with the mic. Now that microphone is a cordless. That microphone weighs about 4 pounds. It's like hitting him with a gun. But Charleston White is a skinny, weak little nigga. So he probably hit him. He probably just felt like a little light punch. It probably didn't feel like if I would have did it, for example. If I'd hit him with the mic, that guy would have passed the fuck out right on the spot. So then he hits him with the mic. The guy gets on the stage. Now, Charleston White goes back. You can see him with this chair, right? So Charleston White backs up. I think. Oh, fuck. I'm hitting the wrong thing. So Charleston White backs up and he picks up the chair. So this guy, he already got smacked in the head with the flower pot and the mic. So he's a little wobbly. You can even see how he's standing in this photo. He's a little off. But if you peep, his homeboy is making a move, right? So let's watch it again. So you got him, and Charleston White is focused on him. He doesn't see number 14. You see number 14 who's on the floor right now. Charleston White is focused on number 8, Kobe. But he's not focused on I don't know who number 14 is. That's like probably Rick. I don't know who the fuck number 14 is. No, actually, number 14 is nobody. Number 14 is Papi Chulo. Papi Chulo de Tacalo. That's who it is, right? El Papito, right? So check him out. So they're going to pit pull. Oh, fuck. Here he go. Number 14. Check him. Yorty, right? And this is for the girl. Now, the girl that has the thing, she says put her up there because I think she got hit with the flower pot because there was a big girl sitting next to that guy. So she want to get up there and get some too and get it on camera. She's like, put me up there. She needed to just climb her ass up, but obviously she too fucking lazy. But peep it. I think that's pretty much it. All right. So I'm gonna get out of there. So Charleston White is out of control completely. Okay, out of control completely. He's basically a fake comedian. He tells people, because, all right, so you know how you drink, you smoke weed, and then you sit around with your friends, and everybody thinks you're fucking hilarious, right? Oh, he's so funny. He's so funny. He's so funny. But it's only because it's situational circumstance. A stand-up comedian can go into an empty room with zero inspiration and give you new things to laugh at. That's stand-up comedy. What he does, he stands up there and he insults people on stage. He talks a bunch of shit, which is fun on the internet, but in person, it's like, okay. And the guy was mad, and they got in a fight, and that's that. So Charleston White is our Noodle of the Week. I'm going to call that the close out of the show. I'm going to play my little shitty rap video, and we're out of this bitch. I'm going to say some final words. Again, guys, when people are trying to talk to you, listen. Just because someone doesn't agree with you doesn't mean you are wrong. I was actually trying to agree with my homie earlier, but he couldn't deal with it because since it wasn't pure agreement, I'm a bad man. So that's that. So you guys remember, love is good. Life is better. You better do something that's going to make you last forever. Because 20 years from now, you're going to be dead. You're going to be gone. And you'll probably be considered as a never. Don't do what you've always done. Be better. And that is Noodle Free Mondays. And we're going to play the video and close this bitch out. Shout out to Dr. Umar out this bitch.
We do politics over punani. We do education over ecstasy. We do literacy over linguistic ability. NATURAL, where to get it that's green and no plastic everywhere. A natural girl, a natural girl, a natural girl, a natural girl. NATURAL, where to get it that's green and no plastic everywhere. A natural girl, a natural girl, a natural girl, a natural girl. Hey.
From the skinny to the biggie, ain't no plastic in the body. Keep that trash away from kitty. Like my ladies green the way the nature made them. Curly hair the nation, chocolate presentation. We like the ladies, litty flavored basket Robin skinny waisting. Don't get it wrong, we even take them yellow, brown, Caucasian. Patron Dr. Umar, ain't no bunny hopping. Too far. The natural queens coming all sizes, dropping stars.
NATURAL, where to get it that's green and no plastic everywhere. A natural girl, a natural girl, a natural girl, a natural girl. NATURAL, where to get it that's green and no plastic everywhere. A natural girl, a natural girl, a natural girl.
Let's go. Black Trump in the house. Body parts soft, clean,
pillows popping. Tasty water flows, nappy heads steady rocking. Where your man at? Well, I'm here now. All that big chat, it ain't here now. Protection in the building, family beat the drilling. Cooking for the kids and get me piece of bacon dealing. My trusted counsel when I get my piece of bacon building. Keep the family diet clean. I need a NATURAL with a kitty that's clean and no plastic anywhere. A natural girl, a natural girl, a natural girl, a natural girl. NATURAL with a kitty that's clean and no plastic everywhere. A natural girl, a natural girl, a natural girl, a natural girl. Hey,
We do murder over money, and we do righteousness over your activity. I need a natural girl. A Big Papa African.